Hello and welcome to Deadlands, part 2 of what was supposed to be a one-shot. It's called Our Lady of the Depths. I'm the marshal for this adventure, Kyle Carty. My pronouns are any and all. And like I said before, this is part 2 of a two-part adventure. So, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna skip what happened and let the group introduce themselves. Why don't we start? Who wants to introduce themselves first? Oh shit! Oh no! Start over. I had desktop audio muted. They heard me. They didn't hear you. You start over, Josh.
Hi everyone. I'm Josh. My pronouns are he/him, and I'm playing Harold Johnson, whose pronouns are also he/him, and he is a himbo bartender.
He's a himbo? Is he? I didn't know he was a himbo.
I guess. I just threw that in there.
He's also a silent giant.
He's a very large, simple man.
He's a kind, gentle himbo. Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess, yeah, himbo, yeah. Does participate in assisting someone do murders, though, so not sure if that's a full himbo activity. What about one of you two on the bottom? Why don't one of you two introduce yourselves?
I'm Minnie. I go by she, her. I am playing Tricky Trixie. I am the local drunken prostitute who is also hired to be an assassin. I kill my hits by during sex, or if that is not achievable, Harold is actually the one who helps me poison them through the drinks because he's the bartender at Otis's. Oh no, what do we call it? The bar? Oats Saloon. Oats Saloon. So Harold helps me out, and he's the body disposer when things happen, because forensics didn't exist at the time, so whatever. People die a lot back in the day. Dysentery and bad water, y'all. So
the jellyfish index for today's episode, the forecast contest, is 100% chance of jellyfish. What about our last player? Also, Christine, if you could scooch just a little closer to Tony.
I can't.
Never mind then. No, it's fine. Just stay where you are then. It's better than moving.
I mean, can't you just twist the camera a little bit, or
it's fine.
Whatever.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Anyway, hi, Tony. Pronouns he/him, and I'm playing Kojak Devenu, the also he/him, who is the local gambler. Been on a couple of interesting adventures with Trixie and Harold here. He doesn't really like to get his hands dirty, but will when the time is right.
I like it.
Or the money.
Yeah, the money has to be good too.
So last week a lot of shit happened, let's just say. The group worked all out of Oats Saloon, apparently the three major employees of the venue. It began with an assassination via Trixie that was quite lucrative. Harold tenderizing the victim's face so that he was unrecognizable and that he did not return as a harrowed, something that the three had experience with in the past. But while sort of burying this corpse that all of them gathered together, they were approached by Agent Gwen of the Twilight Legion, a woman with a nasty scar, who told them that they had a job to do, and that job required finding a missing statue that crashed in a derailed Bayou Vermilion rail car, just a little bit north, a little bit west of San Antonio, where they find themselves. The group investigated the site of the wreckage that had barely been there for barely over a week, but it had been almost completely, spotlessly, flawlessly removed, except for a large divot in the earth, in which I believe Harold, maybe Kojak, someone found a dehydrated jellyfish of immiscible black and white liquid. Immiscible, I believe, is the word meaning liquids that do not mix together. but it had shriveled up and sort of become like a little grody thing. Meanwhile, someone else who has the survival skill, which may have also been Harold, I don't remember the specifics right now, found tracks and drag marks, eventually leading to wagon wheel tracks that head in the northwest direction, northwesterly. And as the group pushed onward and began to investigate, they were ambushed by some, as the chat has described them, I guess. Kyle should try dehydrating jellyfish. His dehydrator, no! You were ambushed by some fucking humans who you thought were normal humans, but in reality vomited more of this strange black and white liquid into the ground as tendrils and spikes and spines and all sorts of ooey gooey grossness. And excuse me, a bit of a cough. And the group won, but it was not a close victory. Harold was mind controlled by a strike into fervent worship of an entity known as Our Lady of the Depths. Kojak pee-peed his pants and ran away. Trixie...
Yeah, but I killed one in order to make that happen, though.
Yeah,
so, you know.
Yeah. So really, when you think about it... And Trixie... Oh, Stephanie, thank you for the subscription. It means a lot. Thank you very much. Got to get my rhythm back. Trixie was almost pulverized by Harold in much the same way that the John from the night prior was pulverized by Harold, and his gigantic brass knuckles, which I think we had a name for, but I can't remember anymore.
Shoot.
Right? There was like some sort of joke we had.
Oh God, I forgot. It's not. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Gontez banned Streamlabs. I wonder if that'll have lasting consequences.
Oh man.
Fuck.
Message deleted by moderator.
We'll see. Can someone make a 1-bit donation so I can see if the Streamlabs still, if like my Streamlabs has it, but the fucking bot shuts up? Because I'm trying to do stuff. Mini Bunny, thank you for the bits, Mini Bunny. All right. Kamen Otaku donate. Okay, yeah. I still get the Streamlab bit donations. The fucking bot in chat is gone. We've purged the evil and sealed it in the happy frog. Good job, everybody. Blessed silence.
I wish I remember, but yeah, the fist had...
Yeah, whatever. We had a silly name for him. The group then continued along their track. Oh, no, wait. Kojak...
No, wasn't it? No, this was later.
Yeah, we go
No,
to
you did it right now, son. Kojak...
Oh, no, wait, no, I forgot about this part. Yeah, never mind, I'm sorry.
Kojak played a hand of poker with his personal demon, a starry-gazed... sort of aberrant monstrosity who I actually fell rather in love with while playing. Shame that. To learn more about Our Lady of the Depths.
He was a charming character.
I really liked playing him. It's sort of off the cuff, but I really liked it. It was a good scene. Good job. Hey, good job, Tony. Good job.
No.
Good job, Tony. Take it back.
Hey. But thank you for the. That was your idea too, because I didn't know I could do that, and that's cool that I could.
I mean, it's like I don't know if it's still a thing in Deadlands. I'll be perfectly fucking honest, but I have always played games wrong. So why
for the purposes of a one shot? That was definitely helpful.
Why start playing games correctly now? And so you learned about Our Lady of the Depths, who was washed away from lost angels in the flood that claimed the life of Reverend Grimm, who had taken a keen interest in the statue's ability to force worship upon those that interacted with the strange weeping stigmata-like fluids that it produced. It was picked up by the Legion, put on a Bayou Vermilion train by agents within the Bayou Vermilion Railway, but unfortunately there was an accident and it was overturned. and appeared to be dragged to the small shingle-making village of Kerrville, northwest of San Antonio. And it was in Kaminodaku, okay, everyone gets a chip. All three of you get a Benny. Congratulations.
My Bennies from last week reset. Like, I had extras, but...
Yeah,
so
they do. They're right use them or lose them. But I can't blame you. It was supposed to be a one-shot, and this episode probably won't be terribly fucking long, but we got to put a neat little bow on it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The show must go on.
And I'm sure it's going to be nice and clean and tidy, and everybody's going to be happy.
A family episode. It's a This is family fun time.
It's family fun time.
No one died. What?
No one died. You went to
Wait, what happened?
Nothing. You went to Kerrville, and while in Kerrville, you began to ask questions of folk that you shouldn't be asking. And what basically shook down is that Trixie, you began to interact with Brenda Morell, who knew of the crime of stealing all the shit from that derailed train, and knew that most of the goodly townsfolk had brought it to the town in an effort to better their community, because shingle making and making like pottery is not the most profitable line of work, funny enough. She thought that you were a Texas Ranger, which carries a lot of authority, and like a true psychopath, you slotted into the role immediately. You
like the Pretender. I am today.
I am today. And that worked out in your favor, because Brenda said that she would go and speak to Mr. Alfred Visconti, who apparently was the individual who led the expedition to steal all that shit. Ironically enough, Harold and Kojak were talking to Mr. Visconti at this time. Mostly Harold. Kojak was sort of just lingering in the background because he didn't say he was there until after the scene was over. But Harold and Kojak had an interesting interaction with him where everything seemed normal until very fucking suddenly it did not. And fuck.
I read his mind.
You read his mind? Oh, fuck, thank you. You read his mind. Because
I can do that.
You can do that. You read his mind after a weird instance and glimpsed a vision of him pretty much exclusively demanding worship of Our Lady of the Depths, who I reflexively want to continue to call the Ten-Eyed Queen, but that is a different villain from the campaign that I stole Our Lady of the Depths from. It's our campaign I'm allowed to steal. And so, thankfully, you succeeded with Raise and managed to break the link before it infected your mind psychically. Mr. Visconti went to go see, at Harold's request, if there was someone in the barn that you could be permitted to stay in while you looked for whatever your shitty cover was, like your friend who walked through the area. It was a terrible cover.
We were looking for somebody.
And Brenda...
Poor fella.
No, you did specify feminine figure because you were like, oh, she's a lady.
Yeah.
Brenda went to check on him to basically tell him that the time's up and to just pack it in. But the three of you decided that Kyle, I'm allowed to steal Cardi. Kyle, do crime, Cardi. But you decided to split up because Kojak rolled a really good stealth check.
We did not.
I remember the rest of the episode perfectly, which is to say, Harold and Trixie entered the barn to hear a yelp of pain from behind a hay bale, to which Mr. Visconti emerged, and after a little provocation, his face basically erupted in horrible, like dislocated jaws and distended tongues covered in these black and white spines that began to fire at all of you as you very fucking promptly beat the shit out of what was supposed to be a primary antagonist. Well done.
Yeah, we almost died to the mobs.
Yeah,
but one shot the boss.
This game, we didn't really care too much about the innocents.
Yeah,
like if they're innocent or not, they were possessed. They're done.
Dunzo. Thankfully, things went just as well for Kojak, who was sneaking around behind. He did encounter two old ladies who did do 30 damage to him, and then he did critically fail his soak roll, but he is fine. No one saw that. Everything's fine. And Kojak entered. Everyone checked behind the hay bale, and you found Brenda Morell sort of wrestling with a slimy parasite that was trying to infect her to worship Our Lady, but apparently she got nerves of steel. And you all quickly ripped it off of her, explained the situation to her about monsters being real, which was also helped by the fact that she just watched her lifelong friend Alfred Visconti get vaporized into a puddle of goo. And sort of explained all of the weirdness she had been experiencing recently. Difference between nearest exorcist and your gun is about 1,000 miles. Back East doesn't get mentioned a lot after the original run of the game. Yeah, they did a supplement for it in OG Deadlands, but I think they're going to expand a little bit more in the new one. But the East is fucking boring comparatively. Like, there's some interesting stuff like the fucking blood cult in Boston, but like, whatever. So that is where we find ourselves today. It is about 30 to 45 seconds after Brenda Morell basically said, now I'm gonna have to kill this fucking clown, and you all sort of joined up. So I'll just save us the setup bullshit. In the dusty but well-maintained barn, covered in hay and smelling quite a bit like Longhorn, Brenda Morell joins the party. But that said, what the fuck do you do now, you three?
I mean, she just witnessed us kill
she saw
Mr.
it.
Visconti.
Yeah, and she sort of, I believe she grabbed like a double-barreled shotgun from like the corner of the barn.
And she's in? She's in? She's just like, okay, I'm with you.
She's fucking in. Like, I will say this, the three of you have seen monster hunts before. Very infrequently will someone actually sign up, but it has happened in the past. Like, I would imagine that you have like a network, however small, of people that have sort of been looped into the know in the same way that you all sort of became looped into the know. Like, maybe there was like a Spanish priest who helped you against the Satan of San Antonio, whatever the fuck we called it. Shit like this has happened in the past, basically. Whether or not they become permanent fixtures is entirely dependent on how things go. A lot of the time, they just fucking die.
Okay.
All right, so they're all red shirts. Gotcha.
Kind of, yeah. She says, I'm just going to level with everybody. I forgot all the fucking voices I did, so if there's inconsistencies, it's a fucking two-shot. Shut up. She says,
You're good.
all right. Oh, I'm talking to, like, the viewers, my mean viewers.
Of course.
She says, all right, so are we gonna kill this thing or what? Right? Like, that's, we find whatever's causing this and we kill it, right? What is causing this again? I'm a little unclear on the details.
I believe what we're trying to look for right now is a statue. And the statue might have been dragged in to your town.
Oh, shit. The statue. Yeah, I know where the statue is. I know where they stashed everything. Oh! All right. Yeah, they expected they could sell it maybe over in Austin for a pretty penny, but yeah, no, it's in the clay quarry.
Okay, how far is that? Could you take me there?
I mean,
us? Could you take us there?
I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a hike. If we could it'd be faster on horses. Y'all came in with horses, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Then let's get the hell out of here, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, everybody's all right? Everybody's okay?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good.
Everything is fine. Just yeah. Let's go find that statue.
Let me clean off Sheriff and Chief. Is that the names? I think it's
No.
Sheriff and Chief.
Oh, the sheriff and
No?
deputy.
The sheriff and the deputy.
Sheriff and the deputy.
There we go.
Right, because he was going to call the sheriff.
Yeah.
And
Let me
we were like,
write that
that's a
down.
very polite thing for a bar guy to say. It's like, no, the sheriff and the deputy.
Sheriff and the deputy. There it is. So you clean off the sheriff and the deputy on one of the assorted rags in here. You sort of dunk it in a bit of water, wash it off. Because you don't know what the fuck is in this liquid. It sucks. Yeah, how would you like to go find your horses? Because now you know that this town is very much infected.
So we're not gonna be able to safely just walk back to the entrance where we like parked our horses.
You can try anything you want. It depends on like what would your characters do?
How aware are we that these like how possessed the town is? Because we don't know if Brenda's possessed. Well, it'd be obvious, right?
You know for certain Brenda is not possessed. Like that.
Okay.
That is a thing that you have detailed exactly. Now that said, you've experienced sort of the attempts at possession firsthand and how immediate and strong the impulse is. So beyond that, it's up to you. But like the
Can we
town,
ride the Longhorn into the
They're not-
the quarry?
unfortunately, they are not actually in the
The barn.
in the barn.
Okay.
Like I said, like they're mostly left to pasture.
Okay. Okay, so that goes that idea. Well, I don't think we have a. Well, okay, Brenda. How far is your horse?
Well, I don't have a horse, but I could just ride behind one of y'all. It's not a big
Okay,
deal.
that completely debunks what I was going to suggest. So, I guess we gotta walk back and go just get our horses.
Keep
All
a
right.
sharp eye out.
Let's get to it then.
I
And so,
don't mind. You know, Harold's got a Clydesdale.
Can I
'Cause-
active? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just said you have a Clydesdale. Clydesdale's like a humongous horse.
Oh,
You're a big man.
of course, yes. I got room in the back. Can I activate my danger sense?
it's always
Like,
active. Yeah. Good thing you reminded me about your danger sense. You are definitely being watched as you begin to head out through the area. If you'd like, give me a perception check to see if you can spot what's watching you.
How much does the town know what the hell just happened?
Well, a lot, probably. Considering you shot your Derringer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so probably a lot.
Shoot.
Wait, what's perception?
Oh, I'm sorry, notice, excuse me.
Okay, thank you.
That's the silly D&D brain.
I got a 3.
Yeah. Everything's. Do you have like alertness or anything as your edges? I know you have danger sense, which will give you a +2 on things like. Thank you very much.
Then, yeah, I got a +2 on that. So that's
Okay. So a 5. Yeah, for sure. The first thing you notice is you are being watched by the 2 old people, sitting in the rocking chairs, in front of a different house than Brenda's. Like they have moved, and so have the chairs. There is someone watching you from the second workshop, sort of peeking through, and third, you see some scared-looking people watching you, like crying and like holding their mouth, like levels of scared people. Those ones might not actually be infected.
Okay. So guys, there's 2 old women. They look like they're going to attack at any second, and there's someone in the window or whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone's watching us.
I mean, everyone's watching you. Some of them are watching you with like intent to murder you. Some of them are also just watching you with intent to cry.
we must remain steadfast.
Yep.
Look, hey, I mean, like, I don't know what you guys are so worried about. Like, did you see what just happened with wait, what's his name? Alfred. Alfred. Like, you guys destroyed him. I think they're more afraid of us than we are of them. If we just go to the horses, they're probably not going to bother us.
Oh, they might actually be thinking that you're trying to take me, because there was that gunshot, and so. Is there like a way to tell someone who's infected?
Not that we know of, but we have an idea. Oh, do we? We don't.
Well, I don't know.
No.
Or their eyes. Isn't it like their eyes?
I don't know. I don't know. This is new to me. You're the ones who I figured we're handling this, Miss Ranger.
Well, every person that we've seen that's been possessed has basically been vomiting a lot of black and white goo.
Oh, good. All right, well, and the horse sort of like when you get close to it, like, you know, horse shit. So all of you get on to your horse, right? Who is going to take Brenda? Who's going to take Brenda? Harold, you probably can't. Your horse has to hold you. You're a big sumbitch.
I'll take Brenda.
Okay, so Trixie and Brenda. Kojak by himself. Ooh, my neck just cracked. That felt good. Harold by himself. And all of you sort of take off on your horses and begin to head off in the direction that Brenda has sort of pointed out to all of you. Could I get a riding check from everybody?
Oh, yes.
Riding check.
Riding check, yeah.
That's not a thing. Okay, cool.
So the bad news is it's untrained. That's a D4 and your wild die -2.
I got a 5.
Yeah, okay, you're good.
Why I think I was... Oh! Double explode.
Oh, shit!
Double explode. Oh, this is a great night.
Holy
I got a good feeling about tonight.
Kojak.
Another explode on the 4 die.
So you're just riding through the storm like a Taylor Swift.
Another... Wow,
commercial.
okay. I swear I did not wait this die down.
I was just asking for a mundane ride check. God damn.
Easy.
So with the penalty, 20.
Yeah, you're good. Hey, Trixie, how'd it go?
2.
So Harold and Kojak, you both recognize it first. When you sort of like go to like grab the reins and sort of like and like you sort of like kip your heels or kick your heels, whatever. I'm not a horse girl. I don't know these words. You spur it onward. It begins to take off. Trixie, you don't realize it until it's too late. Kojak, you realize it immediately, and sort of what you do is sort of dependent on what you want to do in this situation, because this is about to get real bad. Harold, you recognize it right before it's about to be too late. There was something off about when you kipped your heels into the horse. Like normally it's very muscular. There's like some maybe some like bone there, some ribs. It was like kipping a Stretch Armstrong. Just your heels sort of sunk into the horse for a second. Almost like it's made of some sort of like tough goo. Trixie, you and Brenda ride off well ahead of the pack because you are an experienced rider and you want to show off. And you like you're going way too fast. And that's when Kojak and Harold, you see the horse that she is on, its neck extends like a fruit by the foot and twists around, and then just from like the bottom part of the horse mouth down to the stretched body, it just splits down the middle.
Wow.
Trixie, give me a fear check. -2. That's a spirit roll. -2.
Spirit. Okay.
I'm gonna roll for Brenda, who has a D8
I do have.
spirit.
Oh wait, nerves of steel is not
That's only when you get
yeah, that's the. That's the.
brave would be what you wanted.
Okay,
Brenda fails.
Oh. 9.
9.
Wait, -2?
-2. Yeah, 7.
7.
You're
7.
fucking. You are fine. Fuck this horse. Harold and Kojak, you see that happen and have time to react, and that's when both of you realize, oh shit, my horse was made of jelly. What do you do? Like, you are still going on this horse, and this horse is a worshiper of Our Lady.
I sucker punch it.
I punched his fucking horse. All right, give me
what's his name from Blazing Saddles?
give me a fighting check, Harold, to just brain this horse.
A 4?
That is enough to hit its parry. Yeah, go ahead and give me a damage roll.
All right.
And then Kojak, while he's rolling damage, what do you do? Because this horse is gonna fucking kill you.
I want to. Can I cast confusion on it?
Sure. Go for it.
I'm gonna use a Benny. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So you do that. Kojak, please roll your magic spell, and then Trixie, I'll get to you once they're done. Okay.
Okay.
21.
Damage.
Yeah.
And the horse it pops,
the horse.
and you
mongoed the shit out of that.
You fucking like slide off with the saddle, because now there's no neck to hold, or legs even, to hold it in place. And you just like slide off holding the front nub of the saddle and just skid to a halt on both feet as the horse goo corpse just hits the ground and starts to like flail and like shoot goo everywhere. You fucking obliterate this horse. Harold has the touch of death. Oh my motion Daru.
I am the angel of death. The time of purification is at hand.
Kojak, how'd you do, bud?
I rolled a 5.
I have to roll smarts for a horse. That's a jack die. Whip, woo, whip, woo. The horse. The grossest thing about when this thing starts to be confused is that it can't really concentrate on its like shape-shifting abilities anymore. The sort of like black and white patchy nature of your horse blended in very well to this creature's gross ability to camouflage itself. But the texture of fur immediately gives away to the sheen of just wretched goo as this thing sort of like slurps and slumps forward, and it tries to manifest spikes, but they start coming out of the wrong spots as it's confused. Like it spikes itself through the ground and sort of like twists, and you hear the sickening of a breaking horse leg due for the glue factory, and you slide off, but the horse is still alive. Yay!
Oh, okay.
Trixie,
I mean,
Is that
right?
Trixie, I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack you. Horse! What's your parry?
7 with one tough one.
No, that's toughness.
No, that's your toughness. Your parry.
Oh, parry 5.
Parry 5. Parry 5. My camera lost focus. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second.
No problem.
So wait, just really quick, as far as what I did, so am I now dismounted from this horse?
Yes.
It's all broken and shit. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It's a very broken horse.
Okay.
But it's still gonna get you. I'm just no longer. Yeah, my focus is gone tonight. Well put, Stephanie. Trixie, what's your parry?
5.
Good. I rolled a 5. I was gonna say it ain't a fucking 7.
Okay. No. My toughness. Sorry.
So I'm gonna do damage. horse has... Oh, God. Horses have strength of D12? What?
Please.
Yeah,
I'm
no, but because he's got the super long neck, he's gonna bite the shit out of you. That's what because you're still on it.
I'm riding a fruit by the foot.
You are riding the world's most grotesque giraffe. Oh, fuck off. Are you kidding me? You said 7?
For my toughness, yeah.
I rolled a 4 on my D12, and I got a 3 on my D4.
Okay, it's not stable with his goopy neck. No problem.
Like it begins to try and like slap around you. It hasn't quite fully manifested spikes yet, but it's like getting acidic, like melted gummed as it sort of tries to crush you. In addition to its normal damage, you are constricted or bound or entangled, whatever the least bad one is in Savage Worlds. Okay. That's not going to matter much because you're on a horse, but basically what that means is you can't dismount. What
about Brenda? Is it just me?
Brenda's terrified. But,
okay. No, is she constricted too?
She's not constricted. This thing's only biting you. Now we'll see what happens when the other half of the horse gets up. But it's the world's worst horse Halloween costume. And yeah, horses have a D12 in strength, y'all. I'm gonna deal combat cards. I'm gonna deal action because this is a combat now. I'm gonna say
fighting horses.
I mean, it's a way of compensating because like they're dumb as hell. That's why I was able to confuse mine.
That's true. They are, and they're not particularly tough. Trixie.
Leave horses alone.
Leave horses alone.
As you're about to kill the shit out of one.
As you pull out your gun.
That's constricting me.
And buff noodly dude from that second Clone Wars series, Cad Bane. Anyway, Trixie, you are first with an ace. What would you like to do? You are shaken, so you have to roll spirit to get out of it first.
Okay, I do have a question. When you say constricted, am I literally physically like this, or it just means I can't get off the horse? Like, my next action can't be I jump off the horse.
There's no mechanical penalty. It's more of a narrative thing, so you get whatever action at no penalty, but you can't leave the horse.
Okay, but I have arms free? Do I have arms free?
Yeah, sure. Let's say yeah.
Okay.
You have enough to at least get like one arm on a weapon of choice.
Okay, so I gotta roll spirit feel wit first.
Feel wit.
I exploded, so I'm gonna say I'm fine. 9. So.
Yeah, you good. Fuck.
So if I
want to kill
at least...
one character.
Okay. Can I somehow like? Is the horse moving?
Yeah.
It's trotting, right?
It's galloping. It's galloping with all 6 of its legs.
Oh my god, it's got 6 horsepower.
Is there any way I can get Brenda off this horse?
Yeah, I won't even give you that as an action. She will take damage because she's falling off a fucking horse.
But broken arm's better than dead, so...
Yeah, I'll allow it. All right, let's call it 2d6 damage.
Basically, I'm gonna push her and be like, tuck and roll! Tuck and roll!
Yeah, let's get rid of the person that's got the sawed off.
Oh no.
2 damage. Brenda tucks and rolls.
Okay. All right.
She sort of hits the ground. The bad news is that the sawed off was still holstered on the horse.
Okay.
So she does not have her gun.
She has no weapon. Okay.
Not really, unfortunately. Okay. Like she might have like a knife.
Okay.
But you know she ain't gonna catch that horse.
Okay.
Next.
But I'm still on the horse.
Yes, you are.
Gotcha.
So Kojak, you are behind everyone with Brenda, and it is you and Brenda's turn. She says, "Oh God, what do we do? What do we do?"
Just stay calm, okay? Everything's gonna be all right. We just...
No, Kojak, you are still on a fucking horse. You are still...
know.
Oh no, your horse fell. Okay, so it's all 3 of you.
Yeah,
Kojak,
I'm dismounted because I confused him.
I'm sorry, I misread my cards. Harold, you are last. I'm sorry. It is Kojak and Brenda. But Harold, you're there.
Okay.
So Kojak, what do you do?
It's like,
What do you have a gun? Can I borrow a gun?
Yeah, but it's my gun.
I'll give it back. Do you have an extra gun? Do you have an extra gun, Kojak?
No, I have brass knuckles.
Shit.
Which I was gonna use last week until I saw what happened when he punched these things. So...
That's true. So what Brenda's gonna do then is she sees the horse that fell over, that you knocked over, because she technically is before you. And as it's trying to right itself, she picks up just a fucking massive rock, and she runs over to it with this big rock.
Yes, Brenda.
Brenda's going to make a wild attack. This thing is vulnerable, so that's going to be +4 on the attack roll, -2 because it's a improvised weapon. Brenda has, let's say, a D6 in fighting. I would imagine she's not really a good fighter, but, you know, she's a tough lady.
Survivalist.
Yeah. And you know what? I'll say Harold and Kojak are next to the horse, so I'll give her a gang-up bonus. So this is going to be +4. Oh, shit. Bye, horse. Bye, horse. All right, yeah. She's going to fucking obliterate this horse. So that's 2d8 and a d6 of damage, +2. Oh, no. Bye, horse. She just like drops the rock on this thing's head as it's like trying to like pull it up, and it stretches like taffy as it tries to pull its head up from under there, and then it snaps like a rubber band. And the grotesque thing is that the force of the snap actually pulls the horse's body like 15 feet through the air.
Okay.
So we just saw some Skyrim physics. Okay.
And then it is going to be Kojak and Harold. Unfortunately, there's no horses near you. What do you two do?
Oh, that's right, because he punchified that one.
Harold didn't punchify it. Harold pulverized it.
With my deputy. He's not the sheriff.
Deputy and the sheriff.
I guess we should just try to follow as best we can.
Do you want to chase a horse?
Like, what are we supposed to do? Just stand here twiddling our thumbs?
Yeah,
Like,
roll a d6 to run. Let me see how fast you go. The horse has a pace of 12.
What do I roll for that?
A d6.
Just a single?
A 1d6, because it's a running die. It's not a trait test or anything. It's just like you run.
And that can't explode, right?
No.
I got a 5.
Are you fucking kidding me? You got an 11? This horse has a...
Wait, who got 11?
No, so it's the 5 plus your pace of 6 is 11.
Yes, then yes.
I'm gonna say, Kojak, that gets you within fucking punching and shooting distance of this horse. Kojak, you take off like a bat out of hell.
Kojak, I don't know. How I got it in me.
Yeah. Oh, I feel great. Oh my god, it's so fucking hot.
Is this so this is still my turn because this is just this or it's not. Okay.
It's your turn. You have a -2 on whatever you roll because you ran.
Okay.
But, you fucking got there, bud.
All right. And I want to what do I want to do?
Oh.
Can I try to cast confusion again?
Yeah, sure.
I'm on the
Might as well.
I'm there.
I know you're there. It worked for me. It'll work for you.
All right.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. All right. Just use your own advice.
Okay.
No, they both fell. I'm not going to look for them. It's too dark. Let's try that again.
Harold, do you just want to chase the horse as well?
Yeah, can I also take Brenda with me?
Yeah, sure. You just put her over your shoulder and just book. Give me a d6 for your run.
I'm also fleet-footed.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah.
So, are you telling me that Harold is big as a fucking house, strong as a fucking ox, and runs like the wind? There's a very good chance that Harold is going to close on this horse. Oh no! Fleet-footed.
See, you thought you were going to outrun us with this whole horse bit you got going on now.
Harold, you roll a D8.
Who you're dealing with.
Yeah, I sure fucking did.
I roll a D8?
Yeah, instead of a D6, you roll a D8 because you're fleet-footed and your pace is 8.
Yeah.
There's a real chance that you're gonna get that horse.
And
Gonna
my,
outrun the horse. It sounds.
I
Like.
get a pace +2 on top of that too.
Right. So
That's what
your
we just said, yeah.
Your pace is an 8 instead of a 6.
Ah, got it. It's already
yeah,
applied.
it is
It's already there. Yeah.
Got
It is
it.
with the
Okay.
+2.
Let's see if I catch up to this horse. Is this a 7 or a 1? No, it's a 1. It's a 1.
Oh.
So a 9.
I'm carrying her. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what?
There we
That's
go.
fine.
There's the
I like
excuse.
that.
Okay, fine.
I'm carrying a whole woman. It's fine.
Yeah, you got a whole woman on your shoulders. Hi, Mr. Xander. Welcome to the chat. I don't want to assume, but if you could give me your pronouns, that would be very helpful. Thank you. Harold gains a +1 on his next roll, courtesy of Sylphstorm.
Thank you.
Trixie, Kojak, how'd you do on that confusion check, actually?
I got a 4.
Is that with the -2?
I got a 2.
I want to Benny then to reroll. I forgot about that.
Okay, spend the Benny, reroll, please.
And I have Elon, so
+2 to the roll, so just a regular roll.
so it's just a regular old roll.
Yep. Sweetie, if you're in the chat, can you grab me the Jack Daniels from the freezer, please? It's so fucking hot.
It's gonna be one of those nights, guys.
Thank you, dear. This
explosion.
headset's really hot. It's so
I got
good,
a,
though.
I got a 9.
You got oh shit.
Yes.
Horse is gonna roll smarts with a -2. Horse got 0.
And imagine that. Like I rolled a 2 and I was upset.
The horse collides with the ground again, just like before. These fucking horses are getting disintegrated. But it is the horse's turn, and the horse
knows?
The horse sort of looks at you, still on its back, right, Trixie? You're still on the back, right? Oh no!
Yeah.
So the horse fell, which means you fall off, and so now the horse sort of like cranes its long, twisted, serpentine neck as it turns to look at you, and it smiles, and it has a very large row of human teeth as it smiles at you, like way too small for its head, too. And
This makes me think of what's his name from Spirited Away.
my influence is the fucking Berserk horse. Fuck, God, that's a terrible series. And so the horse no, it's in the freezer on the top shelf of the door. Thank you. And it's yeah, that's it. No, it's okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Are you hot?
In the other room, I have the door closed.
Can you turn the AC on? I'm fucking hot.
Yeah, she's hot.
Oh, Christine says, yeah, she's hot. I agree.
She looks so good today.
Kat says you look cute today.
Oh, thank you.
And every day she followed it up with.
Oh, thank
We get
you.
drunk.
Don't fall into that trap. You're saying I'm not always cute?
How dare you? And so
right.
the horse is gonna try and bite.
I was like, it's grinning. It's smiling at me. For
Actually, you know what? The horse is gonna charge forward, but it's gonna attempt to constrict rather than bite.
So it's a snake now. Okay, it's a horse snake.
You saw the tentacles. It had you before.
I'm
I've
jumping
never
between.
seen this hentai before.
Now wait.
No.
Wait. But wait. I thought the confusion lasts until the end of the next turn, which is
So it's distracted and vulnerable. So that means
okay.
it's
Like,
not
it can still
shaken.
attack.
Yeah, it can still attack, but it has a penalty.
Understood. Okay.
So, Christine, I need an opposed athletics check from you, and it has the constrict ability, which gives it a +2 bonus on attempts to constrict.
Double bug.
Oh, good luck. Horse. I got a 10.
9.
Uh-oh. So the horse grapples around you and clinches down. I need a vigor check from you to just resist being crushed. Actually, no, a strength check to resist being crushed.
Oh. I'm still okay.
You have your wild die on this, don't forget.
Gee, it's strong as fuck.
14.
All right.
Are you fucking kidding me?
14.
This horse is trying so hard to crush Trixie.
I have watermelon crushing thighs. Remember, I can
true.
resist this.
That's true. And so you
This campaign started with her breaking a neck.
that is true. And so it is well established that Trixie is very fucking. This group is wild. You flex and you like hold back against the constricting snake horse, and it's not enough to kill you. Chat wants you to break this horse's neck. All right, new initiatives. Good fucking god. Harold with a 9, Trixie with a 9, Kojak with a 3, Horse with a 6, and Brenda with a 3. So Harold and Trixie, you are first. Technically, Harold is the most first. Okay. You can close with this horse with 0 effort, Harold. You would have to put Brenda down, but you can close with the horse.
Brenda still have her rock?
No, she dropped it on the fucking horse. That broke like a Stretch Armstrong that's been pulled too hard.
I was going to ask Brenda to... I was going to throw Brenda with her rock to attack the horse, but that's too much.
Jesus. No, this is somewhat grounded in reality. In Star Streamers and Toku, all bets are off. This is Deadlands.
Okay.
I don't know, like you could like swing her around by her legs like a cartoon,
fucking
like
flail
dance thing.
Jesus.
Use her
Does
like
she
a
have high
bat.
heels? Does she have high
No,
heels?
fuck no. She's wearing boots. She lives in the desert.
She makes clay. She works with
She's
clay
not
for a living.
Trixie.
She's not Trixie. Trixie's the only weirdo wearing high heels. Oh, wait, no, we did establish that she changed her boots. Harold, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm wearing common clothing right
Putting
now.
Brenda down is not an action. Like, you can just put her down. No problem.
I'm going to put her down. I'm going to charge up.
Oh, no.
And then I'm going to... I kind of want to punch the snake, but at the same time I want to like pulverize it and like strangle it.
You want to choke the horse? Okay, hold on.
Yes.
I need to ask a question. The horse is grappling Trixie. You want to grapple the horse.
Yes.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Athletics?
Or a strength check. I'll allow strength. For some reason, constrict affects athletics and strength, so I'm just going to say you can grapple with athletics or strength. I don't fucking care.
Okay, let me do strength because my athletics is poor.
Good. My strength is really good, too.
So he's fleet-footed, but he's the non-athletic fleet-foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. 11.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I rolled an 11 on my D12, and I was like, I fucking got this. You put this fucking horse in a headlock, and you pull it back. So now we have this, like, conga line of strangulation in the middle of the desert. Trixie, you're up.
Okay, so my arms are preoccupied right now.
Yeah, you are grappled. So again...
the horse is grappling me, and Harold is grappling the horse.
Yes.
So I'm trying to okay.
Yes.
So my arms are kind of preoccupied. Are my legs? How free are my legs?
I'm gonna say that you're entangled. It was bound, but now Harold is grappling the grappler, so I'm gonna reduce it by a step.
Who grapples the grapplers?
Who grapples the grapplers? Trixie, you cannot leave your space, but you are free to do whatever the fuck you want.
In this space?
Mm-hmm.
Can I grab the sawed off and shoot the horse in the head?
Off of the horse? Oh my god, this is yeah, fuck yeah. Grab the shotgun, you put it to the horse's fucking head, and you pull the trigger. Give me shooting +2 because this is a shotgun at close range.
Alright.
Oh, don't kill horsey. Try loving horse. Every horse likes bitches.
With the +2 is a 6.
That's a hit with a raise. Give me 4d6 of damage.
4d6?
Because this horse is large, it's easy to hit.
Oh wait, I have d6. I got.
Okay.
I guess it's
I
time
don't know.
for blue.
These dice are magical. All right.
They
They got me through. They got me through last week pretty well. All right.
I think Mr. Sanders is gonna fit right in.
11, 6, 11,
Who fucking could have
15, 16. 16.
Wait, you exploded that one though?
You don't explode damage die.
Yeah,
You absolutely do. You absolutely do.
Oh,
Yes,
you
you
do?
do.
Jeez, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's
I did
it's
so
been
much
a
more.
while. Like
16, 17, 18, 19,
I
20.
fuck up the rules. So
20 damage.
The horse is like, and like one of its hooves sort of like tries to tap out on Harold's massive fucking arm, and you go ding ding ding, and you and the horse. The grotesque thing about the buckshot when it hits the corrupted horse's head is that it, you know, those like, I'm using so many weird descriptions for all of these inconsequential deaths. You know those those like needle things where when you press your hand into them or like your face, like it takes like a sculpture of it. Yeah, exactly. Like the things we had when we were kids. The whole fucking head from all of the buckshot like spreads out like that, and you can see the perfect like radius, the scatter of the shot, and it goes limp in your chokehold, Harold. Trixie, it lets you go. Kojak, oh my god, that was the coolest shit. Brenda goes, whoa. Oh my, whoa.
So I did not know. I did not expect that to be fighting a horse in the beginning of this campaign.
She throws up immediately. Like, it was awesome until it very suddenly wasn't for Brenda. This is all very new to her.
Oh dear, it's okay, sweetie. You'll get used to it.
Give me a persuasion to soothe her.
make her feel better.
Yeah.
Persuasion. Does my attractive go against Brenda as well?
Does attractive? Yeah, she's bi. Let's go for it.
All right. Because I have a +1.
Hey, you're just that charismatic anyway.
What the hell is with Kyle in Savage Worlds? All these explosions. It's fucking inevitable.
Can we also get like a supercut of like Kyle just going like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Because already you've said it like 5 times in the like hour that we've been live.
I would bet $100 that there is a solid 2 minutes of me going, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Across like all of the BPB.
And all the noises of like the or like
that would be a good supercut.
I got 11.
Excuse me, I got a cough tonight. 11. Yeah, she goes, okay. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. Ooh, horses aren't supposed to do that, right? No, of course they're not. What the fuck am I talking about? Ooh, that's a lot. This thing can infect animals?
Apparently so.
Harold, can you give me a notice check because you have danger sense and alertness?
Sure.
Back to Xanarkin, please. I think it's just 2 Xanarkin.
I'm sorry, that was my favorite part on the Savage
of the recap.
Recap of like when we're like, we're gonna get a spaceship, and you're just like.
Good. That was like my favorite part of the edit too. Like that was so funny.
I mean,
so when you made it, I watched it and I'm cracking up. And I look at Tony. I was like, "You have to watch this." It's like I am dying right now.
That's also the chat's fault. They put that idea in our head. I forget which one it was. Yeah, someone did.
You little shits! You little bastards!
I think it was actually Mitch. I think Mitch was the one who suggested. He was like, "Oh, you guys should get a ship or something." Not to put the blame on him. Sorry, but I'm more giving credit. I'm more giving credit.
Hey, don't worry. I'm totally not mad at Mitch now. Harold, how'd you do?
I got a 7.
Good. I need a spirit check from you, Harold.
No, why? My spirit is terrible.
My parameter prevents me from attacking goddamn robots in my mod team. Absolutely terrible.
That's what you get for banning them.
Yeah, I know.
I got a 5.
Okay, good. That's a failure.
Okay.
Oh, he has the +1 from Cat.
Oh,
does it matter?
With the +1, you're fine. With the +1 redeemed by Cat. Aha.
Oh, good save. Thank you.
Dig a grave for Horsey. His name was Tim. He was loved. So here's sort of the grotesque reality, and now I am going to say that yes, the horse's name was Tim. Harold.
Or some that would call him Tim.
Harold, the one that Trixie fucking killed, you're still sort of like holding as you're sort of like spooling the fucking garden hose of its neck around your arm. In that stretched out explosion, you do see a human face, like in the horse. The inside is all that immiscible black and white fluid, but inside is a fucking human face that is sort of like fused and stretched and attached to the inside of this horse. These are not your horses. You recognize this person from the very brief, because you have super high perception or notice or whatever the fuck in town. This was someone that Alfred Visconti referred to as Tim. He was working in the town. Apparently these fucking things can turn into animals. They cannot infect animals. Maybe they can just turn into them if a human can fit inside.
Gotcha. Wow.
Somehow you fucking hold it together with this revelation. You don't have to share with the class, but Brenda goes, well, that could be really bad. They could be any critter in the desert. That could be terrible.
Yeah. Well, this one.
Fuck that. Got it, Corwin. This one.
He was a human.
What do you mean?
The face of Tim. You don't know Tim, the guy in the beginning that we met. Maybe
not.
But I saw his face in the horse.
What are you saying, Harold? We just killed someone named Tim, not a horse?
Tim Teller? Tim Teller's in there? And she rushes over to the excavated head of this horse.
Poor Brenda.
And she sees the face of her childhood friend, and immediately begins to just open weep over what has happened.
Oh, I'm sorry. There.
Harold! Did you hit the camera?
There.
That's the most Tikaku shit. There. Give me a persuasion -4.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Well, -4? I'm a D4 already.
Woof.
Well,
you better explode twice.
Well, I exploded on my D4, so let's see if I get something out of this. I got a 1. No, no, I got a 1.
Yeah, just understood, Lost Carol. I'm gonna make a note of that. Yeah. She tries to slap your hand away, but you're obviously way too fucking strong. You literally carried her and punched a horse to death 20 seconds ago. She just inconsolable, open weeping over this horse person, this inside centaur, just open weeping over the death and mutilation of her friend Tim.
Oh, I think I made things worse, y'all. Someone comfort her. She needs help. I'm not good at this.
I just calmed her down about 2 seconds ago until you had to show her her childhood friend's face in this horse. But can I give her some of my liquor?
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at this. I'm laughing at what Stephanie said. Stephanie just compared this horrible monstrosity to a fursuit.
No. That's a lot.
It's hard to run fucking horror on stream, specifically because the chat fucking kills me. They're so fucking funny in Inside Out Centaur. That would be a horse stuffed inside of a person. Yeah, you sort of walk over and try to offer some of your liquor. That will be another persuasion at -4.
-4, geez.
Yeah, motherfucker. Her best friend just died, and I didn't just make that up right now. I'm not making this up as I go at all.
Harold, you are not a bright man at this moment.
No, I'm not.
Well, you are lucky. I just 4.
Oh wow! Holy shit! There is a long, like, pregnant pause in the Badlands of southwest Texas. The wind sort of blows across the dusty earth, rustling very faintly in the sweetgrass, punctuated by slowly staggering and fading sighs, sobs, and sniffles. Eventually, she does take the flask that you left there and takes the faintest of when you take it, you nip from a flask, right? Is it nip?
Swig,
nip?
like you swig.
Like oh, I took a nip from the flask. I can't. It's one of those, but yeah, a swig is
I'm
like
pretty
a
sure
big.
I'm pretty sure it's with a P.
I'm pretty sure it's
Nick
with a P.
is like when you nick your neck.
Yeah,
like,
Well, because like the phrase is a nip of courage.
Nip.
So
Yeah, it's a P.
she nips the flask very faintly and oh, that hurt my throat. My throat hurts tonight still because my allergies are really bad. That fucking got
Can
me.
we say it's moonshine? I'm like, careful, that's moonshine, honey. Brewed right out of the back toilet.
He's washing down his miming of drinking hard liquor by drinking hard liquor.
Yeah, to soothe I'm drinking hard liquor to soothe my throat that I injured by pretending to be bad at drinking liquor.
That's so funny.
Oh.
And so now Nip slips. What the fuck? It's Deadlands, not Foodlands.
As we are riding with a literal prostitute.
Yeah, I mean, no swerve shit. We stand Trixie. Trixie, she sort of gets up and hands you the flask and says, "Thank you." You can tell, like, all three of you have seen this sort of Lewdlands coming soon from Pinnacle. Pinnacle has left the chat. You three have seen this look on a lot of people since you got involved in the supernatural. This is the look of like someone who has been like husked out, like the temporary void that some people just never recover from. She might, but a lot of the time they just never come back from this.
Mm-hmm.
She can't go back to this town because she will die.
So we should bring her with us.
I'm right here. The quarry's just a little bit up ahead. It's over the next 2 ridges. We'll see it. Do you have something to break this statue or anything like that if we're gonna smash this thing?
One of these
Harold.
and one of
I mean-
these.
Yeah,
Two
we got
icons.
Harold.
Considering
Okay.
you did just punch a horse's head off, the horse is... Yeah, you're mighty strong, Harold.
I know. Thank you.
She picks up that double-barreled off the ground and sort of opens it and pulls out the 2 shells, cartridges, whatever the fuck they were at the time period, and reloads it. All right. Let's get walking then, right?
That's
Yes.
sorry.
Let's
Sounds
finish
good.
what we started. And
So
win.
you all begin to head in that direction. Kojak. Hi, Harold, Trixie, can you two disappear for a minute? Can you two go to the bathroom or
Well, I need a drink anyway.
get a cup of
Okay.
tea? Whatever.
Actually, can you get me a drink? Because I think I might need one of those.
Yeah, let me get myself water and make you a drink.
Thank you.
Hi, Kojak.
All right, I'm going to try to be as quiet as possible, or try to be as vague as possible as far as responding. So,
I mean, let's be real. I think they sort of know what's going on. I'm not shuffling these cards for any reasons in particular. I definitely don't just want an excuse to play this character again. Whose name I've already forgotten, but the mannerisms are what's more important to me. Kojak, you are very much not in control anymore. You have been lost in the void of the stars for a very long time. It feels like an eternity, and it is hellish. But before long, you spot the velvet poker table.
ah,
And sitting across the table, you have not sat down yet, but sitting at the table is your Manitou. The starry-eyed, obsidian-toothed, charcoal-nailed, purple-skinned demon. I forget the voice, so I'm gonna just wing it. I remember it being sort of gentle. Here we go. I told you, Kojak. Gambling away your life can be very dangerous. You don't know how many days you have left.
yeah, I get it. So what do we do now?
There's no we here, Kojak. Unless you want there to be.
What do you mean?
Horror, Kyle. Always too nice. Trust me, this is not a nice deal that I'm doing. Well, you see, Kojak. The mistake that they made is the same mistake that Trixie and Harold made that killed Otis. You remember what happened?
Oh, yeah.
Desperado who didn't come back, whose head wasn't destroyed. You see, the monstrosity might have consumed your body, Kojak. But I assure you, I'm stronger than Our Lady of the Depths. As you float through space and the stars twinkle, the purplish light changes to a violent, oppressive crimson as its eyes, normally starry, clear nights, turn into swirling black holes. Because you still have your head, Kojak, we can get back into your body. Are you interested in getting back into your body, Kojak?
You know, I feel like I shouldn't have to answer that question, but yeah.
But you do.
Kinda...
Oh, you do.
Oh, man.
It has to be agreed upon, Kojak. There are rules.
Cool. What do you need? What do you want?
Well, equity. I want equity, Kojak. 50% ownership.
Of my body?
It's the only thing you have to offer me, Kojak. I play cards with a great many hucksters, Kojak. But not all of them interest me the way you do.
Well, I know I'm an interesting kind of guy.
You are. Takes out a whiskey glass and grasps from the violent crimson stars and pours out through an empty hand liquid star stuff into its glass. Takes a sip. What do you say? Their folly can be our benefit, our gain, Kojak.
What the hell?
Oh, I like that. The rules are simple, Kojak. To start, let's play a hand of poker. Just like old times. The rules are a little different, though, but you'll learn all about them in the future. Kojak, do you sit at the table?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Give me a gambling check, Kojak. It's time to gamble with your Manitou. You're gonna be harrowed. I changed my mind.
Oh, man. Okay. See what happens here. Now, are there bennies allowed here?
I will permit. Only one, though. You get one Benny.
One per each of these actions, or one for this entire side story?
One for this
Just-
side story. One.
Just one.
And I'm gonna spend one of the Manitou's bennies as well.
Okay. Yes, then I'm gonna do that. And I get my +2.
You do, which is good.
Ooh, excuse me. Is it though? Oh, okay. 8.
That's 2 extra cards, Kojak. I got an 18. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. That's 8, 12, 16 for me.
Oh, I get it now. Okay.
Kojak. Ooh! Ooh! You have a good hand. I gotta say, this is not a bad hand. You have pair king, pair 3, 8 high. No straights, no flush, no. No, you're all over the place in that regard. No straight this time, Kojak.
So I basically have a pair or 2 pair with an 8 high. You're saying?
Here.
Oh, I can. Oh, what? We can focus it.
Maybe.
The light glares on it a little
Fuck.
hard.
I can't show you, but I'm playing it straight. King, 3-3. 8 of spades, 2 of clubs, 4 of clubs. The kings are diamond heart, and the 3s are a spade heart.
And I guess, yeah, keep obviously going with the 2 pair with the 8 kicker.
Holy shit. Rest in pieces, Kojak. I got 3 aces with a joker and 2 queens.
Oh my god, you have to have the full house. You know how many times I have lost to actually the better full house than was in my hand?
Yeah. I lost on full houses too. It sucks. Yeah. It fucking sucks. So, Kojak, what are you putting up for me? Let's see. You first, Kojak.
Well, what can I really do at this point other than show my hand?
I want you to just roleplay showing your hand.
That's it? Okay. Yeah.
2 queens, 2 3s.
Yeah.
2 pair.
I thought you said I had 2 kings, but not that it matters.
2 kings.
Knowing what the outcome is, it doesn't make it much better.
The Joker fucked you. I got the Joker, and I love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Kojak having a bad time.
Yeah. Here's 2 pair.
Kojak, do you know how long I've waited to beat you at a hand? And with such high stakes, Kojak. I love it. 3 aces, 2 queens, full house. Kojak, you have become a Harrowed. Harrowed is Deadlands for undead. You know, like Abraham Lincoln.
Dead Broham.
Dead Brojack. Oh, Kojak. So what this means is you are alive again. You have your body back. I need to stress this. You have counted coup already, which is a mechanic. But here's the complicated thing. The Manitou has dominion, which means at any point in this game, I'm just going to take over. I'm going to just do it. Like, you didn't have to say yes. You could have played a cultist for the queen, for Our Lady. But now, I'm going to take over. And I'm going to let you play it if you want. But basically, when I take over, the Manitou is in charge of your body. You're possessed. You are possessed by a demon now. The good news is, you've already counted coup on the slime monsters. Your body is not human anymore. You have a slime body. Increase your toughness by 2, and all melee attacks you make have a reach of +1.
Oh, so I'm 1. Okay.
Yeah, but
Gotcha.
at any point, Kojak.
So wait, I'm sorry. Wait, it's just to the toughness, not to the whatever the pierce or the armor or whatever.
Just to toughness.
Okay.
Not to armor.
Gotcha. So +2.
Actually, no. Make it +1. Make it +1. Make it +1.
Okay.
Two's a
I'll
lot.
do that. +1.
Yeah.
And you said how much for the other thing?
+1 to reach for melee. Actually, fuck it. Make it +2 to reach for melee attacks. You can attack a creature that's 15 feet away from you. You can punch someone in the head. So your body is no longer human. It's a fucking nightmare cacophony of slime. Also, it's possessed by a demon. I said, "Fuck it."
Whatever, like, you know, it's
fuck it.
I'm not. I want to be attached to this character, but I feel like I don't need to be.
You
but
don't.
I want to be.
It's a one shot. It's fine. Tell Josh.
One shot.
One shot. Tell Josh and Christine that they can come back on if they want. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick and put a stream.
Okay.
And I'm back from peeing. I got a cough drop. So, yeah, everything's fine. Harold, Trixie, don't even worry about it. Everything's fine. Kojak's in control of his body. Don't even sweat. I didn't do a double fake or anything like that. Everything's fine. You can trust Kojak. I definitely didn't do this to psych you out because you thought you knew what I was doing.
Yeah. No, everything is good. Don't
Kojak,
yeah.
right? You're fine, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're in control of your body, right?
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you say I'm in control of my body, I'm totally in control of my body.
Yeah, I know. We wouldn't lie to you. So.
Sure, Jan. Sure, Jan.
What?
And so.
We head to the quarry.
We head to the quarry.
You know, like usual. Nothing.
You lot.
You know, run to Fred Flintstone.
Are you sneaking, or are you just sauntering in? You moseying?
I'm after all that shit. I'm sneaking.
We'll try to sneak this time.
So then, everybody, give me stealth, por favor.
Yeah, come on.
Goodness,
Guys, don't worry. I got this. You know how stealthy I can be.
This worked out last time.
Yeah.
It worked out
Clearly.
so well for Kojak.
Really?
And I'll roll stealth for
Brenda.
Brenda.
Miss
I mean,
Miss
I mean-
Morel.
I needed this. Hold on. Why didn't I know?
Brenda did good.
I got a 4.
Brenda did better than you, Kojak.
I got a 14.
Holy fuck, Harold.
I told you I'm sneaky,
Nice.
right?
You got a 5?
Got a 5.
Okay, so everybody passed. Well done, everybody.
Everything's fine. It's fine.
You
That's my line.
you crest the hill, and you see the red earth clay quarry that has been utilized to. Calling it a quarry might be an overstatement. It's just clay, but you sort of see the massive square-shaped hole in the ground with sort of dug out spiraling walls so that people can just walk down. It's maybe 30 feet deep, 20, 30 feet. And I would say right now it's about 20 minutes from twilight. So like the sun is beginning to set. The shadows dance long across the Texan Badlands.
I think it was later already. Whatever.
Oh, hey, time is whatever I want it to be. Call me Doctor Strange. And so you sort of creep up along the side and peek over and see down there, and sure enough, casting a long, long, long shadow across the bottom of the quarry stands
Safe for me to look at chat.
what?
Is it safe for me to look at chat?
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah,
She
it's safe,
wants to make sure. Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah,
like.
no, you're good. I appreciate your willingness to not. Chat is safe now.
Okay.
And sort of standing in the middle is this greenish marble statue. She appears to be Grecian, maybe, in design. It has the very classic, like, Grecian Roman sculpting techniques associated. A scaled toga runs across the right shoulder down to the left breast, covering it, and sort of draping down in a long silk skirt. The textures on this are absolutely otherworldly. Like, this silk skirt, quote, that she's wearing, if you stare at it too long, you actually feel like it sort of flutters in the wind, but that's impossible. This is some sort of strange stone that cannot be. And sort of elbows tucked in, hands... I knocked a beer bottle over, don't worry about it. Hands at the side are her two palms turned upward, and just like a leaking pipe coming out of them and sort of running between the divots of her fingers down her palms and dripping onto the ground. From both hands is that immiscible black and white liquid. Her face seems serene but stern. Short hair, absolutely mastodonic, maybe 15 feet tall. And she stands perfectly still with featureless eyes wide open. Mulling about the area appears to be, I want to say, 10 people. In around those numbers. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use minion group rules. Let's say that it's maybe 15 people total. And the unsettling nature of it is not all of them are from Careville. A lot of them appear to be, well, not a lot of them, but a considerable amount of them appear to be native peoples, and a surprisingly large chunk are wearing the uniforms of Bayou Vermilion rail line employees. So yeah, fuck it, it's 20 people.
There's at least
lot.
10 people down there. Like, see, like, look at all 15 of them. Like, you gotta watch out. There's like 20 guys down there.
There's 10 of them.
With a
20 of them.
$20,000 suit. What, are you gonna bump into me with my $25,000 suit? Come on.
And
Okay.
and could everyone please give me a notice check? I'm gonna say that Brenda is assisting. All of you have a +1.
Cool.
Oh, hello?
Hello?
Okay. Got it.
I have a 4.
Okay.
That's all. That's with the plus.
Okay. Harold?
An 8.
Oh, shit. Trixie failed based on the sad face.
I crit.
Crit fail?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to punish a crit fail here, so just you don't see shit. Like a butterfly flies by and you're like, oh.
Okay, if I'm gonna crit fail tonight,
This is the time.
That's the roll. Okay?
This was the roll to do it.
I don't see shit.
There's maybe 20
I'm a little drunk,
of
we'll
them, at
say,
least
okay?
50.
Oh shit, my pen. So.
Ooh, a Hall's cough drop and some Jack Daniels. Like a honey suckle for the throat. And so, Harold, we'll start with Kojak. Kojak, you spot something fairly quickly. Resting at the bottom, there are large wooden barrels underneath Our Lady's hands. You know this because you have seen that this is the way that they collected it. Like, you have had this vision in the past. Based on your slimification, you know. This is where they collect the fluid to imbibe and to force others to imbibe. Kojak, do you have a cult?
I do.
Give me an occult +2.
Okay. Made sure to take that. Fuck fighting and shooting, but I took
Good. It's gonna fucking pay off.
Oh, hell yeah, it will. Maybe
it.
not as much. 9 altogether.
Oh shit, Kojak. This shit is a casting catalyst. There is a high priestess of Our Lady of the Depths down here. In fact, you know exactly fucking who it is. It is Emmerich Bedoin. Yeah, Bedoin. I don't know how to pronounce this last name. I wrote it down because I took it out of a Genesis book. I was like just picking last names. Emmerich Bedoin is down there, and he is the high priest of Our Lady, right alongside Alfred Visconti. The bad news is Alfred Visconti is dead. The good news is Alfred Visconti.
Is that bad news?
The good news is Alfred Visconti is dead. But Emmerich, if Emmerich gets his hands on this casting regent, his powers are going to be amplified, like astronomically. Stopping these barrels would be in your best interest. Alternatively, seizing these barrels for yourself would be in your best interest, Kojak, because you're an evil slime person. I didn't mean to say that. You two didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's insulting. How dare you?
My bad. Harold, are you familiar with the bronze bull of Catholic mythology? There's a big...
No.
There's this... It's cool. I'm only
dumb,
half
so
familiar
it's
with
fine.
it. I don't know shit. I'm a fucking himbo. And there's this story about, like, I think they worship, like, a bronze statue of a bull. I know that someone in Greek mythology gets cooked alive in a bronze bull, maybe? Whatever. The important thing is there's fucking longhorns hidden all over the desert around here. And when I say hidden, I mean, like, there are some lizards and snakes that will shake until they get beneath the sand.
Oh, wow.
These bovine creatures have flattened themselves beneath the sand and pulled all of the flesh off of the skulls. All of the longhorn skulls in this area are 100% alive, because you see one blink. Like the skull, the bone of the skull itself, like...
Because, it needs to clear out his vision.
Yeah, it does. It needs to clean itself. There are maybe 3 of these bowls.
Yikes.
Brenda goes, Oh, that's a lot of people. I didn't expect it to be this many people.
It's quite a crowd. Oh, wow, voices. It's quite a crowd.
You're all right. You're good.
I know you told us this fact last week, by the way, but we know that the workers of the Bayou Vermilion, about the zombie part, like, do we, like...
Yeah, because
we
you
are aware of this.
One of you passed and was super familiar with it, so I'm going to say that was something that all of you kind of learned as supernatural people near a fucking Bayou Vermilion line. But
and most of these people are, or I don't even know if they're people, I guess.
The thing is, like, most Bayou Vermilion workers are zombies.
They're people light.
Yeah, but, like, the ones that run the trains might not be. So, like, you have no idea.
Okay. So there's a mix of them down there?
I would say that they are the majority. I would say there's probably 7 to 8 Bayou Vermilion people down there.
And
There's like 20 or 15.
And who's the 1 to 8?
Shut the fuck up, Tony!
In what ratio?
Okay,
Let's
I'm
like
done.
map this
That's
out.
okay. It's funny as shit.
The ratio.
What were you saying, Christine?
Then who's the 1 to 8?
The 1 to 8. Well, like, that would be a mixture of people from Careville and native peoples.
Okay.
Come.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just drinking here in the corner, so...
Do you want to get fucking Blotto? Like, do you want to activate Liquid Courage?
Yeah, that's why I don't know this shit, because I'm just drinking from my flask.
Just laying in the dirt. I've never gotten to have Liquid Courage be used by a player, so I'm fucking delighted.
So my description says it increases my vigor die.
Yeah.
And I ignore a level of wound penalty, but I do get a -1 to my agility or smarts.
And skills. Okay.
And
So,
and related skills.
So basically you have a -1 on all smarts and agility checks, which means like fighting and shooting.
Yeah.
But your toughness goes up by 1 and your vigor die goes up by 1 as well.
Yeah, punch me in the face. I don't feel
wait,
it.
Fucking dare you!
Don't ask me.
Does that stack with Nerves of Steel?
Yeah.
Oh.
And Berserk and shit. So like, in a fantasy game, Liquid Courage plus Berserk would be real fucking good. Yeah, so Trixie's getting Blotto. Is that like a vodka cranberry, Josh? Oh, I'm so fucking jealous. That looks so good.
It's not vodka, it's tequila, but same difference, right?
Tequila cranberry.
I mean, mine's rum cranberry, so.
Everyone's got cranberry. The fuck?
Vodka cranberry.
Go to Costco. You could get 2 like gallon and a half for like $8.
So we got tequila cranberry, rum cranberry, vodka cranberry.
Everyone's drinking different. I have cran grape. I can make a mixed cran grape drink. You fucks.
Put your whiskey in there.
That'll taste fucking good. That'll taste real good.
Yeah.
So what's the plan of attack? Like I said, it's sort of like a square pit, and along the walls of it is sort of like a downward slope that goes across each wall in sort of like a spiraling pattern until it terminates at the bottom. And like I said, it's maybe like 20, 30 feet deep.
Can I kind of ask a question to my teammates?
Yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Harold, did you take any dynamite before we left?
Nope, but I have an idea. I have the camera still, so that explodes.
Oh fuck! I forgot about the fucking camera.
We have the camera, so I mean, I have something. Worst case scenario, but I want to know where the people are positioned.
Oh my fucking god!
Well, I was gonna say, like, if we could just throw a big stick of dynamite down there.
Well, we might have a plan B. Let's try to get them for a group photo, I guess.
If Harold can't punch it to pieces.
Gwen, what's her name? Gwen, Agent Gwen
Brenda.
said that we either have to bring this thing back to her, or we gotta destroy it and bring her evidence. Proof.
Wait, what? There's some... Okay, so you work for someone and they told you not to destroy this thing? No, you shush.
No, we do have to destroy it. We either have to bring it back to her whole.
How's one of them picture boxes gonna help us blow up a statue? You told me
Science.
Harold could break it in half with his fist, and I believe it. I saw him punch a horse's head off.
Lots of flash powder.
Yes.
Yeah?
Lots of flash powder.
Are you drunk?
Somehow.
Are you drunk? Are you
Flash
drunk?
powder and my moonshine together.
Are you
can
drunk?
Somehow make some kind of dynamite.
Okay, so you're very drunk then.
I never said I was a smart woman, but it makes sense.
I'm just. I'm not asking if you're smart.
Flash,
I'm not asking if you're smart.
Camel's
I'm
flash and vodka strong, and it lights up and ignites, so it should make some kind of dynamite. when you
I'm
put it
just
together.
asking if you're sober. I'm not asking if you're smart. I'm just asking if you're sober, and the answer is no.
I had a few sips. That's all I'm saying.
I love it.
That's moonshine. I tasted it.
She killed people through worse.
Yeah, that's you tasting
Kill
it with
people
your
through-
virgin lips,
What?
okay?
What?
Darling, I don't think you know what kind of drinks this lady can handle.
Go, darling, me, boy. I just watched my best friend turn into a horse and get shot by Trixie, and I watched the very nice Mr. Visconti explode in front of me. I'm allowed to be a little irrational right now, motherfucker. And
Your
yeah,
feelings
like
are valid.
that motherfucker, fucker, like bounces off of the pit. Kojak, your slime body fucking tingles. They know you're here.
Oh, can I like turn around and kind of like see if they actually are moving?
Oh, dude, you can feel their movements. Yes.
I can. Yes.
Yeah, you can feel their movements. The bull skulls, some of them are getting closer.
Okay.
Harold, you see some of those bull skulls that you've been eyeing, like gently slipping through the sand.
Okay, miss, if I don't have to ask you again, can you please calm your voice down? I think we're trying to be stealthy here.
I think they
and
already
it
know
makes-
we're fucking here.
Well, at that point, then, I mean...
This may sound awful and kind of repetitive, but at this point, I don't care. First of all, have I recovered any power points on this little journey between? So I'm still where I left off. So
But I will
only
say
have-
this, Kojak. Oh, those barrels. Ooh, when you have access to those barrels, you don't need power points, baby.
Okay.
You don't even need to know the spell you're casting. You can cast any spell. You can use it for free with whatever modifiers you want, buddy. Get on down there.
Nah, he's lying. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm sorry.
That's-
Yeah, my mistake. Kojak's a people. Kojak's fine.
So Brenda's making a big.
But I still have. What do I have left? 5. I have 5 points left.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Can I cast confusion on Brenda to shut her up?
No, that would be very bad. I would say no.
Can I just slap her a little bit?
You sort of like go, and Brenda sort of like, you sort of like give her just like the gentle like come to your senses, and she goes, she smacks you back, and goes, I'm fucking fine, and she stands up with the shotgun. We're gonna go into combat.
I feel like my confusion is a better idea than you slapping her.
I'm just gonna change extra 3 to Branda.
Oh no! Here we go. You jacked her up too.
Drink the slime, Kojak. Roll the shush. No, you shush. That's my favorite line from Over the Garden Wall. Shush. No, you shush. It's so fucking good. Have y'all ever seen Over the Garden Wall?
No, I want to see it. It looks adorable.
Okay, this
Is that the
October.
World War II?
No, I mean it sort
No,
of
it's like
has.
the thing, but like it looks like Secret Garden-ish.
It has some aesthetics that are kind of like colonial World War II-y, weirdly enough as that sounds. If this is all over in October, fucking, we're having an Over the Garden Wall watch party. I fucking love that show. It's like a mini series. Harold with a 7, Trixie with a 6, Kojak with a 9, Brenda with an ace. 2, 3. Okay. And oh no. All right. So, he's gone. Oh no, there he is.
Who, me?
Yeah, you were like leaning off the screen and I could only.
Yeah.
When
Sorry,
looked
I
back,
got
your
my
head was
tablet
gone.
down here.
You're fine, dude. You don't have to apologize to me. Brenda goes first. And Brenda is going to use her action to just run. And she is going to begin to descend into the pit.
Oh, she's that type. Okay.
Oh, shit.
She angry.
She mad. Brenda got a 6. Brenda runs 12 inches, which is like, what, 12 times 5? Like, a shitload of feet. She runs far.
Wait, 12 times 5 is 60.
She runs 60 feet just with that shotgun. She begins to descend. She is over halfway down the length of this pit.
Okay.
Because remember, it spirals, so there's some distance to it. I would say it's maybe like 20 feet on a side, maybe a little more than that. You know, we'll say it's 30. So she's halfway down. Next up is going to be Nobody. I'm going to hold that action. Next up is Kojak. Kojak, what's up? What do you want to do, bud?
I want to start heading down.
We're at the final confrontation. Oh, it'd be so bad if something happened right now, wouldn't it, Kojak? It's so bad if something happened to Harold and Trixie right next to you. What do you want to do, Kojak?
You know what? Before anything here happens,
Yeah.
I want to cast a boost trait
Ooh, on who?
on Harold.
Oh, fuck. What trait? Now, that can be an attribute or a skill. Like, you can... Harold, what's your strength?
My strength is a D10.
You can boost his fighting or his strength or his whatever the fuck you want.
All right. Okay. Then you know what? I want to split this up into both. Actually, no, I'll just move my normal thing without rolling, so I'm going down as well.
So you get down 30 feet, no problem.
Yeah, but like at the same time, I'm casting it on him. Like that's gonna be my main action.
Okay,
But
yeah.
I'm not gonna use the extra running or whatever.
Would you like to spend the extra power points to cast it on a different target as well? You can cast it on multiple people for +1 power point per person.
I can do. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, and this is. And because it's only I can only boost this. It's only one, so it only costs 1.
2 people is 2 power points. 3 people is 3 power points. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll cast boost on both of them.
Okay, Trixie and Harold.
Yes.
Yes, perfect. Give them a false sense of security, Kojak. You're on their side still.
Well, of course I am. What are you talking about?
What do I get a boost on?
Yeah, it's up to him.
Would I have to do the same for both, or would it have, or is it something that I can cast basically twice?
Raw, the answer is no. But I don't play this game right. I'll let you pick one for each. I don't give a shit. Because I'm going to hurt you very badly, Kojak. What would you like Harold to be boosted? And what would you like Trixie to be boosted?
I'm gonna say Harold gets his strength boosted.
Wow, a D12. You want me to
might as well
people?
max you out. And let me give Trixie, I guess, vigor.
Okay, so Trixie, that is another +1 toughness. Oh god, she's unkillable.
Okay. So I'm like,
she's the accidental tank, it seems like.
Yeah, Trixie can tank.
All right,
okay.
that puts me down to 3 points.
so that means I'm at a D12 at vigor.
Holy shit! Okay.
Let's go. We're just
Wait, what is it?
attacking.
What?
Because I have liquid courage, which increases my. So I'm a D8 in vigor
8, 10,
naturally.
12.
So liquid courage puts me to 10, and your boost puts me to 12.
Actually, Kojak, you need to roll your arcane skill first and foremost. Please roll it.
That's very true. Forgot about that part.
Yeah. Because if you get a raise, it goes even higher than 12.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yes.
Do I only have to roll once, or is it one for each?
Once.
7.
Oh, so fucking close. Do we have an unredeemed +1? No, we don't, but we have an unredeemed injury. So then, yes, both of you are now at a D12. Trixie, your toughness goes up by 1. Harold, good God, I fear for anything you get your fucking hands on. And
I like bull strength, Josh, though.
Yeah, this is fun.
Okay, so the next two rolls have a +1 on them, courtesy of Corwin Linnell and Common Otaku.
Okay.
Speaking of, next on the initiative is my turn. It's the bulls. One of the bulls, I think I said there were 3. One of the bulls, like, it lifts almost like a periscope that bovine skull out of the ground and sort of searches, and it sees Brenda running down, and it like shoots itself out like a slingshot and like lands on the path in front of her. The other 2 bulls, one is going to begin to chase Kojak, and the other is going to charge Harold, not knowing what it's about to fucking do. Harold, give me a strength opposed by the bull's strength. The bull is stronger than you. I need to stress that.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
I might Benny this.
No.
I gave you a D12, and you need to Benny this?
What'd you get?
Yes.
Did you add your wild die to it? You have your wild die, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It
What'd
was
you get?
not good. It was a 3, but I was gonna Benny.
Oh, yeah. I fucking definitely beat a 3.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I
Benny.
cannot not beat a 3. I have a +3 on this roll.
I got a 6.
Oh, fuck. Okay, great. I got a 5. I rolled a 2. It charges you as it, like, springs out of the ground, and you see, like, the skull is attached to, like, a tendril that connects to, like the top of a human's head, and it sort of charging at you, this, like, Bayou Vermilion longhorn. And as its body contracts and unleashes like these spine-like quills, you grab it by the horns and like shove it back because it is not strong enough to topple Harold.
Exactly.
The other one is going to attack Kojak, though. Kojak, what's that parry looking like, bud?
It was never good to begin with. Oops.
Oops. I'm going to roll a d6.
Here we go. It was a 2.
Uh-oh.
Parents.
This was the problem the other day, too.
I thought you took fighting. I thought your parry went up to a 4. I thought we let you shuffle some skills around. Doesn't matter.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna hit you with a
okay.
raise anyway. A 4 is not gonna stop me. I got an 18. What's your
Hooray. This is I'm feeling deja vu right now.
What's your toughness, Kojak?
7.
Cool. Give me a vigor check. Are you I'm spending a penny. I rolled 3 damage. Or +3, so 6.
No,
Still not even enough.
You're not
Fuck me.
allowed.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Told you. Supercut.
I got it. Someone said that one of my big moves, a lot of people have told this to me, but Stephanie brought it up today, where one of my big moves is going.
It happens.
I got an 8 versus toughness.
What
What was that vigor check looking like?
5.
Well, that's good. Because here's the bad news, Kojak. You go 25 feet off the fucking cliff as this bull hits you. Harold, Trixie, I need fear checks from both of you. Please both roll spirit. Kojak, you hit the ground with this bull, and you like burst like a balloon.
Hooray.
You have no bones in your body. The black and white goo spreads out, and Harold and Trixie see this. How'd you do, Harold and Trixie? How'd that fear check go?
11.
Holy shit, you're fine. You can act as you please.
I exploded.
Oh.
Harold?
I got a 3.
Wah, wah.
I think I almost feel like that the fear check, she was literally just like confused by what you just said about me.
Yeah.
Not even like what the character is doing.
Well,
Me myself. Yeah. I'm like,
I mean, you all see it. Brenda screams because she's being charged by a bull. Are you fucking kidding me?
I love it.
Okay. This was not that bad. So, frightened, Harold. Kojak's dead. Like,
Okay.
that's not Kojak anymore. This is a grift. This is a classic Kojak grift. You are panicked. I'm sorry, you are frightened. You gain the hesitant hindrance for the remainder of the encounter. What that means is I'm going to deal you 2 cards every round, and you take the worst card.
That's fine.
Well, that still might not be bad.
It's
No,
good
it
for
might
my
not.
berserk if I get wounded.
Oh shit, you have Berserk? What?
Ignore, cut that shit, cut. No.
Cut that shit! Cut the camera! Cut the fucking camera! But Kojak, you succeeded on your vigor check, and the goo, you splash back together. You were at the bottom of the pit, Kojak. Congratulations.
Cool.
But you are shaken because I did do enough to shake you, despite my fucking terrible rolls.
But I exploded my 4 die 5 times today, so
Shut up, bitch. Next up is Harold. You're next. What's up, Harold?
Okay.
There's a bull
Ginger ale,
bearing down in front of you with
vodka,
the fucking horns.
and then bring me the Neo.
You are panicked, but I already dealt you your action card. What do you want to do?
How much can I do?
No grapefruit,
like-
just a crown. Just a crown.
Wild attack this one
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can.
twice and run?
You want to
Or
give it the
too
old
much.
1-2?
Yes.
Okay. So, go ahead and give me fighting. You're wild attacking twice, so there's no penalty. Give me 2 fighting checks. The old 1-2.
Fighting. Okay, let's see.
They
The first one
They don't have good parry.
is a 5.
Fuck. Yeah, keep going. This bull's dead. I know it. In my bones, I know it.
Second one's a 7.
Good. Good. Those are both hits. Give me 2 damage rolls.
All right.
Strength of a D12 plus a D4
Yay.
for brass knuckles. Fuck. Uh-oh.
Oh, that they going to work.
You go, as a wise jinx once told me,
Fisticuffs.
you go learn.
This is the sheriff. I'm going to have to do a Benny.
No.
To do a Benny for this one. I'm
no.
sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Do a Benny.
The
Yeah.
sheriff. Oh, hello. This is what I'm talking about.
Woo!
Ooh. Yikes! Hello. Hold on. wait. This is 30 damage.
All right.
No. It's not. I lied. It's
Math, Josh, math.
God damn. Why am I so bad at math today?
I don't fuck. Is it more than 15?
It's 22.
Okay.
For this one punch.
So you. And just like
That's a
this thing
sheriff.
just ripples back. This was gonna be a horror
Sheriff's
game.
dominant hand.
This was gonna be a horror game, but you're playing superhuman monsters.
Ginger ale in there?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So the cow like ripples backwards like some fucking like conji jelly, like, and it fires backwards. You declared a second attack, and because you rolled so fucking well, you already rolled it. I'm gonna say that if you want, you can do like a Link from Zelda, like dropping punch on the bull in front of Brenda, if you want.
Yes.
But I'm gonna hurt you when you jump.
That's fine.
Okay, give me the second damage roll.
this is like some Doomfish shit
Now
from
here's the
Overwatch.
deputy.
Yeah,
All right,
you
here
are
comes
doing the
deputy.
Doomfist drop. Yeah.
This is a deputy. Deputy saving the world.
I didn't shoot the deputy.
Do you have a +1 still or no?
Yes.
So I got a 15 if I got a
Are
+1.
you fucking kidding me? Well,
No.
even with I'm gonna give you bonus damage for the drop, but you just Doomfist. So I stopped playing around the time Doomfist was
It's
introduced. What does he fucking say when he does the drop?
Incoming.
Incoming.
Okay, so
Yeah.
fucking Harold, you just hit him with the incoming, and you just, and this one bursts, and you're covered in the liquid. And I'm gonna say that you are shaken and distracted from these 2 attacks. You're gonna have -2 on your rolls next round. Okay?
Meteor strike.
Meteor strike. That's what he says.
That's what he says.
Yeah.
Oh, not incoming. Yeah, he says me.
Well, incoming is a thing as well, but
They usually have like
depending on-
multiple ones, but
Yeah.
y'all know more Overwatch than me. I don't know shit. So you drop down on him with the fucking meteor strike, and it just bursts. Dunzo, Sunzo, forget about it. And Brenda goes, "What are you people?"
I'm one of a kind from Shrek, but whatever.
From Shrek. What the fuck is a Shrek? As she begins to continue along past you. God damn. The others
Hey
are the
now.
extras.
I'm an all-star.
Get your game on.
Just do it.
The other extras down there, like in the pit and along the walls and sort of in the area, I'm going to say that they count as 3 groups of extras, like, 5 to 7 to a group. And they all sort of take out their pistols and begin to shoot their shots at all of you. So I'm going to give them all D6s. All of them have +1s because they're group firing. I'm going to do 1 against all of you. So Trixie.
Wait, me too?
Yes. They know Kojak. They can tell. Miss. Are you? I'm spending a Benny. I'm re-rolling all 3. Because I get to do that. I'm the GM. I'm the marshal. Fuck. I hit Trixie, the fucking tank.
You're welcome.
Shut up. Pew, pew, pew. 6 damage to Trixie, and then the bullets bounce off of your drunken skin.
Flexibility.
What a horror game I'm running.
Matrix, I love it. Yes.
It's way less like fluid than Neo from the Matrix. It's mostly like you try to like, and then you just fall backwards.
It's like drunken fist style.
Yeah, drunken fist.
Yes, I love it.
And so you just fall over. The bullets miss you. You are fucking fine. Maybe one of them skims you. You don't feel a thing. Oh yeah, shit, I'm bleeding. Whatever. Fuck. Trixie, it's your turn. I beefed everything.
I'm still at the top.
Yes, you are at the top.
Okay.
You were the only one at the top.
Okay, if I start traveling down, how far down without running, I go down 30 feet of how many feet?
30 feet, let's say, of like, I said it was 60 before. I don't give a shit. We'll say that it's like fucking 75 feet. Like Brenda's almost at the bottom. I can change the rules. I don't care.
Okay, so if I get there halfway,
so here's the problem. Oh no, the bull went off the cliff. Yeah, you can make it down about halfway. Let's say
halfway, and
Yeah.
it's like the edges are like this. Basically, you're saying.
like
Okay, so I make it down halfway. Can I jump down off the rest of the way?
if you want to jump off the first one to the first platform and then jump off the other one, let me get an athletics check. That way you
Okay.
can get there and it'll only take you like 15 feet of movement. You'll still have 15 feet left.
But is that considered as my action?
No, I'm just
Okay.
going to hurt you if you fail.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
I believe the action economy should be
It's okay.
interesting.
It's okay. The drunkenness is gonna make her live.
I won't feel it. It's okay.
I don't feel nothing. My fucking bone's sticking out my leg. I don't give a shit.
I can fly.
How'd you do,
no.
Trixie?
I got an 8.
Fuck. Are you fucking kidding me?
I
God.
exploded. I got an
We're
8.
winning today.
You're drunk. You're drunk, so that's a -1, so it's a 7. Ha ha. Doesn't matter to me though, because that's still a fucking success. You just throw yourself face first, belly flop down 30. What did I say? Yeah, like 30 feet of distance, and you land at the bottom. I'm gonna say you can move like another 5 to 10 feet at the absolute most.
Okay. I'm gonna.
But you're down there. You're near Kojak. You're near all of the 50
totally
people
fine.
with guns. Yeah, Kojak's fine. He's back together. You must have been seeing things. No, you fucking saw it. You definitely
I saw
saw
that?
it. You definitely saw Kojak turn into a fucking flattened fucking slime hand.
Am I next to Kojak?
You're within shooting and punching distance, sure.
And I saw what I saw.
Yeah.
I
You
saw him
You saw it.
completely just splatter and then come back together.
110% you saw that Kojak is now made of the jelly.
Can I shoot Kojak?
Yes. Yes, you can. Take a Benny and shoot Kojak.
Okay.
I'm right
Oh
here.
my goodness.
I don't give a fuck, Kojak.
I'm
give a
concerned. I'm
I'm
concerned.
I saw what I saw and I passed my vigor check. So like, okay. So
I boosted that bigger check.
So if I'm close to him, I'm gonna take my Derringer and shoot him in the head.
Give me a shooting.
Okay.
-1 because you're drunk.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
there's so much going
Can't
on.
I say something?
I don't
Can I,
know.
is there no response I have here?
I'm gonna say it happens too fast for you to respond because you're being attacked by a bull.
4.
That's a hit.
Okay.
That's with the -1, right?
Yes, that's with -1 because I got a 5.
Hit. Good. You're gonna kill him because I was gonna make Kojak kill you. You better kill him right now.
Okay. My
Kojak, you're
damage
shaked.
is
Don't
2d.
2d4.
2d4. Oh,
Yep. Derringers suck shit, but
I know.
but they're good little purse guns. You can hide them.
I'm gonna Benny.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you fucking are.
I don't like telling this. I am concerned. I am concerned.
I am confused.
I am concerned.
I am confused.
Okay, let's not count that because
What?
I explode. 8,
Stop it.
9.
Stop exploding, you coward.
Shit.
I got 11.
Oh, don't look at me, Kojak. What's your fucking toughness?
7.
So 7 plus. That's a hit with the raise. That's 2 wounds to Kojak. Kojak, you want to soak?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, go for it, bud.
What do I roll?
I saw what I saw. You're not. I'm gonna put you back down. I'm not that drunk.
I soak with vigor, right?
Yes, please.
5.
Okay.
So is that 1?
So you have 1 wound. The bad news is, injury has been redeemed for the next 2 wounds. So, Kojak, you're gonna get a penalty because you suffer a wound. That means you get an injury.
Yay.
8. That is guts. 6. Busted. Kojak, your strength die goes down by 1. Whatever the size is, it's 1 size less now.
What if it's already a 4?
Well, then you're fucking lucky because it
Okay.
can't get any lower than that.
So I don't have to flip a coin. Okay.
No.
Gotcha.
Trixie, you level the Derringer and Kojak's head, like, you shoot Kojak in the head. You have killed many people with this Derringer, and the head extends and then snaps back into place.
Oh dear. Oh.
Kojak,
my
Trixie
God.
just shot you, dude.
Did I see this or no?
You absolutely see this. Kojak, you
Okay.
get a Benny courtesy of Stephanie Sad Girl. Thank you, Steph.
Stephanie, why?
I'm a sad girl right now too.
Yeah. Because you just got shot in the head by your friend.
Yeah. That sucked.
I don't know. I don't know if he's my friend anymore.
That's true. All right, new initiative. Good job, everybody. We made it through round 1. Harold gets 2 cards.
First we're killing horses, and then I have to shoot Kojak in the head. Okay, all right.
You didn't have to.
No, I saw what I saw. Okay,
Oh, shit.
saw what I saw.
Oh, I get to give my wild.
I can explain.
So the bad news, everybody, is I got an ace.
Yikes.
And
Oh, I think I know what that means.
the ace went to the wild card, who did not act last round, but instead just did a self buff. It is to Our Lady of the Depths.
You mean the statue?
Yeah, bitch.
Oh, it moves?
No.
Okay.
Our Lady of the Depths, the featureless eyes begin to weep. And all of you hear, reverberating in this pit, a faint but somehow oppressively overwhelming feminine sobbing, crying, and it strikes at all of your souls. Everyone but Kojak, because Kojak works for her. Give me a smarts check.
I'm dumb as shit, so we'll see.
Dumb as shit.
Me too. I only got a D4.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna fail. We're gonna die.
Look, we may be strong and tough, but that don't mean we're smart. I'm drunk.
I'm drunk as fuck. They hear Kyle over the PCs one shots of balls.
Can I Benny that?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely. Harold, what's up?
I'm debating what to my last Benny for this guy. I feel like this is going to mean something.
This is a fucking bad one to fail, I will say that.
Okay, I want to do a Benny. Let's do that. I have no Bennies left.
Shit, that's a
Help me,
shame.
chat. Just saying, no, I'm saying. Don't help me.
Help me,
It's
chat, please!
Oh, okay. I'm
Oh,
alive.
the Obi Chat Kenobi. You're my only hope.
What the,
I got
do-
I got
oh, go ahead.
6.
6? Harold?
How much to get minus? I get -2 still or no?
No. Do you have a wound?
No.
Then
I
no,
just got
you
minus
Oh shit, you're distracted!
and
Yeah,
shaken.
you suffer a -2, you're distracted.
Got a 6.
That's still a patch. That's still a
I
pass.
was just making sure. I was
shit.
just making sure.
Just kidding. Just kidding. This is an opposed check.
I have this feeling I am now Chat's favorite character because they want someone to die too.
There's a third
That's-
injury. I'm gonna put the marks down. I used 1. There's 3 right now. Everyone has +1 on their next roll, including Kojak. And Trixie, you passed, right?
Yeah, I got
What'd
6.
you get? A 6? Oh, so both of you got a 6, huh? Huh. That's bad. You both fail. Brenda passed, but you both fail. Kojak, you're fine. You work for the lady. You're a worshiper. You don't have to worry about that.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
It's fine. Don't. Hey, look. We're in the third act. You don't have to play. You don't have to play the fool anymore.
Okay, fine. Yeah,
they
you
knew
guys-
all
I
you guys-
along.
shot you in the fucking head. I think the jig is up.
Harold, Trixie, you both begin to sob uncontrollably. Worse yet, you begin to drown.
Oh.
Drown?
Drown. I need
Drown.
both of you to independently roll a d4.
1.
1d4, it does not explode.
Okay.
What'd you get?
A 4.
You will die in 5 rounds. Trixie, what'd you get?
2.
You will die in 3 rounds. You have been marked for death. You are weeping, and your lungs are filling with the blackish white water of the abyss.
Did they also get +1 on their rolls?
Yes.
Oh no, no,
So,
this is not one of those
This
rolls.
doesn't count for that.
This
Okay.
is a timer roll. Like
Gotcha.
this is a mechanic that I am doing for Our Lady right now.
Understood.
Worse yet, on one side of the canyon, Our Lady takes her second action, and she summons the gaze of the faithful. And a massive... Are you familiar with, like, the Final Fantasy monster, the Ahriman? Like, the big, giant eyeball with, like, bat wings? Mm-hmm. She summons a goopy, nightmarish eyeball that appears on one side of the canyon. And because we're not using a map, I'm simplifying the mechanics, but it begins to emanate a light, and a massive chunk of the arena is cast in light, and a much smaller chunk, is cast in darkness, like in shadow. That is information to do with what you will.
Wait, say that one more time. I'm sorry.
So this eyeball begins to glow as it's observing from, let's say, like the eastern side of the arena.
Of we're in on.
You're
So it's
in.
basic. So it's a dug out.
Yes.
Yeah, arena. I guess that's the best way we could put it. Okay.
And its eye begins to glow, and it sort of emanates like a massively bright source of light. Mm-hmm. And it casts very long shadows, but most of the arena is filled with light. That is information to do with as you will.
Can we ask where the light is pointing?
It is going east to west, so the shadows run westward.
Okay.
Don't worry like too much about the nitty gritties. Just saying like I run to the light or I run to the shadows is more than enough for this situation. Like, I'm fine keeping this very simple because we don't have a battle map. It's not a big deal to me. Okay, that was Our Lady's turn. Next up is Trixie. Kojak's fine. Kojak's not choking at all.
Is this round 1?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no, girl.
So
oh,
what?
no.
You got 3, and Kojak. I'm sorry, Harold has 5. Okay.
How close am I to the statue?
I would say probably 10, 15 feet tops.
What's my obstacle to get to the statue?
Kojak, a giant fucking bull, and maybe
The guy you just shot.
7 to 8 cultists.
Oh. How far is this eyeball?
You cannot target the eyeball.
Oh, okay. Eyeball's not a target.
Like,
okay.
I will say this for like fluff so that way your characters understand the mechanic. Brenda like fires like both barrels into this eyeball, and they just shoot through it like water, like nothing.
Okay.
Sorry, I have an idea. Sorry. It's
Oh
fine.
fuck, I love that. So Trixie, what's up? So
If physical damage doesn't really do anything to Kojak, because he's in my way to get to the statue.
No, physical damage does stuff to me. I've got 1 wound.
yeah,
Well, I know, I shot you in the head.
Follow your train of thought. Where are you going?
If I can't actually physically like shoot him in the head without it, yeah, he got wounded, but he's still together.
Yeah.
Can I light him on fire?
Ooh.
I'll roll the lighter, babe.
Yes, you can. I'm gonna say that you definitely have a lighter. I'm fine with that.
With my alcohol?
I'm gonna say that because you have activated your liquid courage and you fed Brenda some of your liquor, you don't have enough in a nip flask to catch an entire Kojak on fire, unfortunately. But if you're looking for an explosion, there is the camera around. Who has the camera, Harold or Kojak? Fuck! I mean, yeah, like, you know what? If you want, give me a notice check. If you fail, I'm going to attack you, but it's not an action. High risk, high reward.
Okay, I'll do it.
I fucking love how ready you 3 are to just say yes to my terrible deals. I love it.
Well,
yes.
because it is a 1-shot, and also, no, we're used to risking ourselves gaming wise. You know?
That's true. That's true. That's true.
I'm gonna Benny.
It's just that in the video games we tend to do these risks on, we can always hit reset.
Exactly.
Ain't gonna reset this time, son.
We're all wearing black too. Look at that. I just realized. Sorry.
11.
Y'all are a posse. Oh fuck yeah! There's dynamite in here. There's dynamite in the quarry, for sure.
I figured. Okay. Well, not to get technical, but I can just grab it.
I'm gonna say that it's an action to grab it. Actually, quick draw doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, okay, you can just grab a stick of dynamite. Yeah.
It's within distance of her?
Or I'm in
She's
the
gonna
floor,
have
I'm
to.
in
She's
the
gonna have
ground.
a penalty on the throw because you're gonna have to run to get it. But I need to stress this: if you run to the dynamite this round and grab the dynamite, you will end your turn in the light. You don't know what the mechanic is yet. Do you want to end your turn in the light or the darkness?
Okay, let me. I have a question about this. Where am I right now? Am I in the light, in the dark? Like
you are in the light. You are in the light.
Like it's just like, is everything touching the light? Are the zombies like? Is Kojak? Is the statue in the light? Is everything in the light?
Most things are in the light right now.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm in the light and I'm fine.
There are some things that are not, but most things are in the light. The light is like 85% of the arena.
85% is okay.
85% is a lot. Now, Tony,
that's a lot.
Tony, you used to play WoW, right? You might know the mechanic I'm doing.
I mean, she might know more than.
Oh
but
shit!
I think I
You
know what
used to
you're
play
talking
WoW
about.
too. I forgot.
She played more than me.
Oh,
I've been
well, then
playing
fuck
since
you,
I
nerd.
played since vanilla.
Yeah. So then you might know the gaze mechanic I'm talking about. This is a line of sight mechanic, Trixie.
Yeah. If the statue and Kojak are going to be in the light, I'm going to assume it's going to be a negative effect for me. Or it could just be a buff and I could maybe take the buff too.
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to make a decision.
Fuck it. Let's go for the dynamite.
Okay. You rush and you grab a stick of dynamite. Kojak, the statue, basically everything except for a gaggle of minions is out of your range right now. If you throw the dynamite, like you will have a penalty on dynamite attacks, except for against like one group of minions. What would you like to do with this dynamite? I would say in this crate, you have like a shitload of dynamite. Like you can grab a stick and toss it and still be able to grab one next round, no problem.
Okay. So I'm sorry. So what is not in my? You said not the statue and not a gaggle of minions?
To attack the statue is a -4. To attack Kojak is a -2. To attack the minions is no penalty.
Where's Harold?
Fucking real far.
Okay, so I'm not risking Harold if I throw this dynamite.
Not even a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for the minions. I'm
Okay.
gonna go safe and let's clear out a whole gaggle of minions.
Give me an athletics -1 because you're drunk and you're handling explosives.
So athletics -1.
Athletics -1. I can't say it anymore.
I ran to the light with the dynamite, by the way. So I'm next to a box of dynamite.
Oh yeah, you're in
Okay,
the light.
Harold.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just letting Harold know.
Oh okay, yeah.
I'm gonna Benny.
Fine. I ran out of Benny's too, girl. It's fine.
Yeah.
I have one more left. So.
Oh.
Boop, boop.
Well, my last roll was better.
Oh shit.
A 3.
Yeah, so the dynamite deviates and you throw it and it blows up like half of the minions that you expected it to.
Okay.
They just and it begins to rain this viscous liquid everywhere. Next on my initiative is Kojak.
I'm curious what Kojak is going to do. I have my suspicions, but I want to see. I want to see.
I definitely want to do what's in the best interest of this group. No, I want to run as fast as I can.
Because you're on their side, yeah.
Towards the barrel.
Yeah. So you
Can I
rush.
start?
Yeah, you rush. Oh God, Harold Trixie, he's rushing to the barrel. He's rushing to his power source. Kojak, what do you want to do?
How far away am I from this? Can I?
You can make the barrel, no problem. Like no problem.
Okay.
A barrel?
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
I don't know about a barrel.
So there's the barrels underneath her stigmata that are collecting the ichor that falls from her hands.
Oh.
That's
The barrel. Sorry. Go ahead.
No. If you need me to explain more, I absolutely will. These barrels are underneath Our Lady, and there are 2 of them.
Okay.
And then how does this work? I drink it?
You can just stick your hand in and absorb it through osmosis, dude. What do you want to do?
I am fine with that.
And,
yes.
Put me out of the camera.
Yes, I do.
Oh, it's okay. If you like, don't worry about spells, don't worry about powers or PowerPoints. What do you want to do with your spell? What do you want to do?
You know, I vaguely remember this crazy bitch shoot me in the face a few minutes ago.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, me too.
And that really hurt.
Yeah.
So-
We should show her what's what, right?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! I disagree.
I'm assuming she's in range of whatever kind of attack that I want to be able to do here.
Oh yeah, everyone is.
What? I mean, I don't know if I can do something like. Am I able to cast something, or would I be just attacking or like reaching with my?
So here's what I want to do. I want to help you practice your flexibility of role playing.
Okay.
Describe to me any magical effect you want to do. It can be anything, because I'm giving you a super catalyst. You can do whatever you want, and then you're just going to roll spellcasting for me. So your imagination is the limit.
I'd like to.
The chat has given you a +1 on this roll.
Chat, I don't understand. You don't
Trixie,
want to
you get a
win?
penny.
Okay, I see y'all. Just saying, I see y'all.
Oh, I get a penny.
Sorry, Harold.
I want to just eye her down and form my finger into that same gun, just like, and just pop her right between the eyes as well.
You're gonna shoot Trixie dead.
With whatever kind of like that type of eco or whatever.
Okay.
Like I just want to turn that into some kind of high speed projectile.
And you're okay. So pulling back the facade for a second here, Kojak. Your intent is to actually kill Trixie now, right? Knowing everything that we've talked about before, you want to kill Trixie.
Peach, come here.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yes.
Give me a spellcasting roll.
Right,
Sure.
right now, I'm working on the whole, idea that she shot me, and it just, I don't know what else to do at this point because I'm fearing for my life,
That's
and
true.
I can't really reason with her.
That's true. I mean, so yeah, kill her. Fuck it. I'm here. Let's do it. Roll
Wow.
spellcasting, bitch.
And my dog is here, and I'm like, don't come by the wires.
No.
Hold on, give me one second.
Yeah, take your time. She's
I'm
muted her
happy.
microphone.
It's fine. I got a Benny, so I'm happy. From
Oh, did someone give you? Oh, good, Corwin. Thank you for
Yes.
the Benny for Harold.
Thank you. I can survive. Maybe.
I
We'll
just
see.
can't. I just can't believe Kojak's coming out for
Sorry,
blood.
I had to make her go away. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. Look, it's fine. You have a dog. It's fine. It's a
I
living thing.
rolled a 6.
That is a hit. Give me 3d6 damage
Why?
because he's casting Bolt at its strongest ability.
I mean. Oh no.
Harold.
10.
Trixie, what's your toughness?
8.
You are shaken. Thank God. The bullet like hits you in the forehead, but it's goo, so it just sort of begins to like drip down your face. You are
Like
shooketh.
pinball.
Like a horrid paintball.
Oh my God.
Harold, you have all these awareness feats. You notice down in the pit, the person next to the other barrel, who was Emmerich Bedouin, looks genuinely confused for a second as Kojak shoots Trixie.
Okay.
What the fuck? Yeah, like that, super incongruous. Like, I don't do with that information what you will. But Brenda seems like genuinely confused. Speaking of, next
So
up,
I got to confuse her anyway. Yay.
Harold, you are next with the 6 of Hearts.
All right. I want to. It's a lot I want to do. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen.
Me
But I
neither.
want to try.
Yeah. What you
So
got?
I'm still weeping or whatever.
Oh yeah, and your lungs, ooh, they are a fillin'.
I have a flashlight.
Okay.
Can I put that in my mouth for guidance?
These flashlights are not small. They are like big fucking flashlights, like very
I can
large.
fit it in my mouth. I
Like
have a big
this.
mouth.
Oh. This is a kid show. No, it's not. Never mind. It's not a kid show.
It's not Toku. Yeah, fine, Harold. You deep throat a fucking mag light. Whatever. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Now,
You've
bear in
been hanging
mind,
around Trixie for too long.
this flashlight is magical, right? Like, this is made of Ghost Rock 2. You bought a Ghost Rock flashlight. If I punch you in the neck, you're gonna explode.
Oh,
I need you to know that.
It's fine. It's fine.
Sure. You stick a whole mag light down your fucking neck, which is not helping with the suffocation. Really not helping. Yeah, what would you like to do?
So my the whole flashlight in my mouth.
Good
Yeah.
I'm
damn.
like a beaming light, so everywhere I go, I can see light.
Yeah. It's
Wait, the place is lit up.
look. Let Harold do what he wants to do.
Okay.
Harold's a
I was
himbo.
confused.
I'm not gonna stop a himbo from deep throating a mag light. Let's go.
Is taking a picture in action? Is it like one of those Polaroids, or is it more so like something
Taking a
else?
picture is an action for sure. Taking a picture is an action for sure.
Well, I have the perfect lighting, so I want to take a picture with my with my light in my mouth, so I get the perfect angle or whatever, and just take a picture.
Yeah.
I want to take a picture of like the statue and the two people.
Get give yourself a Benny.
Else.
Give yourself a Benny. That's funny as shit. Good job. Good job. Take a Benny, you piece of shit.
What's going on now? We got teammates shooting each other and a guy with a flashlight in his mouth trying to take a picture in the middle of a goddamn battle.
Can I take a picture and just take the film out for that picture, or no? Or is it like a Polaroid type of thing?
Okay, so I'm going to say that that's 2 actions. So yes, like you can take a picture and then take the film reel out, like the Ghost Rock, like a stethogram or whatever the fuck. You can pull that out, but that's 2 actions. So if you do like an action that's going to benefit you for whatever fucking reason, it's going to be at a -4.
Oh.
You good with that?
That's too much work. I mean, what do I have to roll though?
Nothing. Like I'm just gonna let you do it because there's no fucking photography skill.
Oh. Get the right lighting and everything.
Yeah,
the light from the eye. Can you move to the side?
Harold's dedication to his craft cannot be underestimated. Again, Maglite in his throat. I'm just gonna give it to you for the dedication. You get the perfect picture. It's flawless. It's as good as one of Minnie's. What do you want to do now? Is that it? Do you move? You are in the light.
If I'm in the light with a flashlight in my mouth, I want to... I have to take the photo. I want to sprint behind a rock.
Okay, so you take the photo and you like slide and run behind a rock. Excellent. Emmerich, looking at you, Kojak, goes, "Non-believer!" and dips his hand into the slime as well. And I'm going to attack you, Kojak, with this.
Here, I guess the jig is up. Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Bye, Kojak.
God, deja fucking vu.
That's 13... 14. That's 15 toughness, Kojak. What's your toughness?
7.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. So that's shaken, wound. So you are shaken with 3 wounds unless you want to soak.
Of course I want to soak.
Soak then.
Don't you have a wound?
I already. Yeah. That's what he's accounting for the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trixie, thank you for the bookkeeping. I do appreciate players who keep track of their own penalties. And also, Harold, thank you for being distracted earlier. I want to thank you all, because having a group that remembers that stuff is very fucking helpful. What'd you do, Kojak?
I got double 6 and a double 3, so a single 9.
You got a double 6? That's 12.
Yeah. No, 4. No. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I rolled 2 6s
and then 2
and
threes.
then I rolled 2 3s.
So that's still...
so it's 9 altogether.
So
yes.
you're just 9, however, -1 is an 8. Okay, so you're shaken, like 2 raises, but you are like blown back by this torrent of disgusting slimy water, and you like smash into the rock near Harold. You are
splash again.
Yeah, you are still in the light though, Harold. I'm sorry, Kojak. Brenda's turn. Brenda sort of looks and sees you, and then looks at the horde of armed cultists advancing on you, and she goes, "Who do I shoot?" And there's more of them, and she turns and she unloads with the double barrel.
Go Brenda.
She's good at this. I need to stress, she's good at shooting.
She's taking her PTSD.
Yeah, oh, definitely gonna have a fucking
everybody
PTSD
dies.
after this. So the good news is Brenda rolled 13, so that's gonna be 4d6 plus 2 damage. Oh no! Oh no! I got a 5 and 3 6s.
I'm ready for this. I'm ready.
Yeah, they're fucking dead. I'm not doing this math. It's over. She and very quickly snaps it open and pulls the shells out and puts 2 more in. And
Like, was her name
that group is
Sarah
just disintegrated. Yeah, that group is disintegrated, and then Brenda sticks close to Harold and like gets into the shadows with you and sort of reloads the shotgun as her next action next to you, Harold. Finally, it's the cultists and the extras. Trixie, you go and get it, because you're still next to a bull and a whole bunch of minions. So here we go. The bull charges at you. I'm gonna spend a Benny on the bull. Oh my fucking god. I rolled a 3, and then I rolled a 1 and a 2 for the bull. So it charges at you and like sticks its horns, its weird, grotesque bone horns into the wall, missing you, but then breaks them off, and the slime sort of forms like marrow into much larger, like bell-curved horns. And you just sort of get a little bit to cover behind the box of dynamite, which might be a bad idea, as they begin to shoot at you with their guns. Bottom of the initiative. The gaze of the faithful activates. Trixie.
The what?
The gaze of the faithful, the big eye. Trixie, you're the only one in the white. So the round ends. So Harold, you have 4 rounds to live. Trixie, you have 2 rounds to live. You are in the gaze of the faithful. Trixie, you have 1 round to live. Your lungs are just like, it's like coming out of your mouth now. You are going to die within the next 6 seconds, which is about how long a round is. And oh my god, I'm so hungry. And so yeah, let's deal initiative. Hey everybody. Harold, Harold, you got a jack, but you also got a 9. So you're gonna go on the 9, Harold. You're hesitant.
Of course.
Yeah. Trixie got a jack.
Okay, cool.
Kojak, you got a joker.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Huh. Shit. So there's that. Okay. Top of initiative is Trixie with the joker, or Kojak with, I'm sorry, Trixie with the jack, or Kojak with the joker. A lot of J's right now. Leave me alone.
Fun fact: Kojak was because the hand is a king and jack when you play Texas Hold'em.
Oh, I did not know that.
That's the nickname. That's the nickname for that. That's why I came up with that.
Kojak, you have a +1 on your next roll. Good job. Also, you are next to Harold. Need to stress that.
Whoa.
Is Puppy okay?
She's fine. She's just
Peach.
the audacity of people to walk by our front door.
Okay. Trixie, would you like to go, or would Kojak like to go?
Isn't it really up to you since you have a joker?
Yeah. Or are you going to interrupt her, Kojak?
I'm going to interrupt her.
Yeah, you are.
Now.
Yeah.
Can I actually shout something?
No.
I can't.
No. You can't do
You shut it
anything.
down real quick. Okay.
Kojak, you can't do anything because I am taking over.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
I'm going to take this joker, Kojak, and I'm going to act.
Oh, you jerk. But it's a joker.
Yeah. I would have to be a fool to resist this opportunity, Kojak. You're next to Harold, Kojak. Kojak stands up, Harold, and he goes, I know what it looks like, but I'm not with them, I swear.
Okay.
Damn it.
Because Harold's dumb, but whatever.
Give me the camera. I'll take care of it.
Oh no, this is my camera.
Excuse me, you have a fucking mag light in your mouth.
I
can't understand you with that in your mouth. I'm sorry, Harold. I can't understand you, but I need to take that camera. And Kojak goes to grab the camera and like rip it off of you. Harold, do you try and stop him?
Yes, because I'm a bartender. I don't like people getting close to me.
Give me an opposed strength. Kojak! Kojak! Your strength is a D12 plus 3.
Oh, and I roll?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And your wild...
I don't get to act, but I get to roll. Cool.
No,
that means I gotta find my 12.
Kojak, your wild die is a D8.
You know, I both love and hate what's about to happen. Is this? Yeah, this is my 12. And there's
Harold, roll.
Can I use
Roll,
Must have
Harold.
been okay.
Kojak, you also have a +3 from Pemberton Cool Guy from before. So you have a +4 to this roll, buddy.
That's pretty cool to that guy.
Thanks.
I got with the pluses then.
I have to roll again. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I got a
No way.
7. If it's +4, so it's 11.
11. That's good. That's good.
Oh no.
That's good. Harold, Kojak drops boost on you. Your strength goes back down to a D10.
What? Fine.
I'm not paying that
Fine.
PowerPoint cost, Kojak.
Fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I exploded. It's fine.
How'd you do, Harold?
I got an 8.
Oh, your 6 exploded. Yeah, that's not enough. Harold, Kojak is overcome with demonic strength. Like, do you remember the Satan of San Antonio?
Yes.
That's the only thing that has ever been this strong.
Okay.
And Kojak looks at you, and his eyes are full of stars. And he says, in a voice that is not his own, No, Harold. This is mine now. This is mine now. And
Did I get the film or not?
yeah, you have the film roll. We're
got the
gonna see
film.
if it fucking matters, because Kojak grabs it from you and walks away. Oh, you would have had an additional +2 from having a Joker, Kojak. So you got a 13. Kojak walks away and looks at you, Trixie, and goes, Bye-bye, Trixie. Bye-bye, Our Lady. And he turns and, like a fastball, throws the camera at Harold and Brenda. I'm gonna just... Kojak, you're gonna do it for me. I want to hurt you. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Athletics.
Yeah, this is D12, D6 with the Joker plus 4. Yeah.
I am at an 8 altogether.
That's a hit with a raise. Congratulations. Roll
Yay!
3d12 and a d6.
3d12 and a d6?
Yeah.
Do I?
know what?
Okay, I'm gonna have to roll this one right. Oh wait, no, I got a second D12. There it is.
I can't. So
Okay, what'd you say?
3d12 and a d6?
3D12 and a what?
D6.
And a D6. There it is.
you want
Harold,
us to
you're
die.
probably going to want to soak. Go for it, Harold. Oh, Harold, you have a +1 on your next roll.
Okay, so before I roll this one, this guy exploded.
Oh,
this guy exploded.
Oh, fuck!
Well,
See ya, Harold.
No, I'm not gonna crit fail. It's fine. I'll find a way.
Okay.
I'll find a way.
So I'm at 12, 6, so that's 18,
That's 1 die.
20, so 23,
2 die.
and 30.
Hold on.
Then there's 2, so it's 32, and I have to roll this one more
That's the
time
third, yeah.
because this was the third original one.
32.
37.
In a row.
37. Harold, what's your toughness? Brenda's is 6.
Is it 7?
It's also +2 because of my Joker.
Yes.
So 39.
Harold, give me a fucking vigor check.
Sorry, I wanted
because
to be
I
honest
assume
about
you're going to
that.
want to soak.
Of course, because there's nothing else I can do.
You have a +1
Right.
bonus on this roll, courtesy of the chat.
Thank you.
Brenda's gonna soak too. She's not very good at it. Holy shit, what?
Give me a 21.
Are you fucking... Harold, are you fucking kidding me?
No. Brenda on the same page. We're on the same page. We're not having none of this shit.
Brenda got an 8, which is not gonna be enough to live.
I'm sorry, you're no longer allowed to live.
Harold, Brenda's going to die here. But she is next to you. Do you want to shield her?
I don't even know her that well.
Piccolo this shit.
I'm going to because she helped me out. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
You're like, I don't even know her, but I'll do it.
This bitch.
I'll do it. I'm a himbo.
Part of being a himbo is being a good boy. So that's... Ooh, drop that one. Oh, shit. It's gonna be bad news for you, bud. Oh, shit. All right. Harold.
Yes.
Harold. Brenda's gonna live, and Brenda's gonna be fine. Your soak is so fucking good that you too are gonna live. But there are 2 injuries that you have just suffered. Actually, shit, there's a third, courtesy of the injury that I've yet to redeem. Okay. Oh my god. All right.
Oh, he's gonna be limping.
Harold, the explosion goes off. I will spare us the gritty details because Trixie, you have to stop Our Lady within the next 5 seconds, or you're gonna die. And then it's fucking over. Harold, in the explosion, you hid behind the rock and managed to hold Brenda. When the ghost rock hit, there was a screaming wail of 1,000 tortured souls being burned alive. You are going to suffer 1. What's your dominant arm?
My left.
Your left. So you're lefty. You lose your right arm. It is disintegrated. It is gone. You now have 1 arm. Next.
Oh, damn.
Oh, so it's not like Piccolo, it's like Gohan.
Sheriff is gone.
Next, from the shrapnel, you get a shard of ghost rock in the eye. You now only have 1 eye.
Oh.
In the future, the ghost rock is going to grow and sort of form like a crystalline growth over your eye. So it'll look cool, but you only have 1 eye now. And finally, your strength die, unbelievable, is reduced by 1.
Okay.
Harold, you got it fucking bad.
Lost the whole arm, only lost 1 part of his strength.
Now that said, Brenda is okay. She is shaken, but you have managed to save her. Punished Harold. Shit, he is punished. Fuck. Next up is Trixie. Kojak is sort of beginning to saunter towards Our Lady with the explosion behind him. This is happening in a split second. You don't even have time to think about Harold. All you know is that there was an explosion and Kojak is walking towards Our Lady. What do you do?
Like I'm cool as shit.
I'm how close am I to the statue?
You can absolutely close the distance with your pace this turn. You can get...
How heavy is this statue?
It's 15 feet of solid marble.
How those fuckers drag it? Okay.
Yeah.
Semantics, whatever.
I will explain it afterwards, but what do you want to do?
Feet.
You have dynamite. You are in the light still. Kojak is approaching. Harold and Brenda are fucking dead. No one could survive that. Not even Harold.
Can I self a turn?
You will when it is your turn. You act on the 9. But I have bad news.
Okay.
It goes Trixie, and then the Queen. I'm sorry, and then Our Lady.
I think I'll survive somehow. That's fine.
You might.
Maybe.
If Our Lady does not finish this, then Harold, you definitely go next.
Okay. I have plans, y'all. I have plans.
I have
Just so you know.
plans. Trixie, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds.
I'm still next to the box of dynamite,
Yeah.
but I can go to the statue.
Yeah. You can't take the whole box, but you can take a fucking armful.
I take whatever sticks I can take.
Okay. You bundle up as much as you can.
I go to the statue with all the dynamite, hug it, light it.
You're fucking committing suicide? All right, no fucking roll. Give me 3d12 damage.
I'm just gonna go for it.
Oh God.
I'm just going to literally just like, you know what? Let's just go in. I'm gonna literally I'm gonna line my jacket. I'm gonna go for it.
So you jump in and you give me 3d12 damage.
What's it, 12? This one?
Yeah.
3d12. So I only have. No, don't touch me with your cursed dice. I will roll one of mine twice.
Fuck you, demon!
I rolled a 37.
No,
Granted, it was to
no.
kill him, but it was a 37.
That's a good roll.
No,
That's a good
go
roll.
away.
Yes.
Oh, no.
16.
Do you want to? I mean, look, you ain't gonna have a use for bennies in a minute. You want to spend them?
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Go for it.
Fuck it. Well, I remember my re-roll is because I only have 2, so I'm really rolling the. If you hear me re-roll, it wasn't an
Now,
explosion technically.
Tricky Trixie's ultimate trick.
That's lovely.
Now, wait. Is this going to count as a kill for Kyle, or no? Because she's choosing to do it.
I don't know. I mean, look, I got my kill last week. I like alternative death states. How'd you do?
I got same thing.
Okay. Do you have any more bennies?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, like, you are dead. So
Fuck it.
spend them all. I don't give a
I got the
fuck.
same thing. So it's... Okay, good. Oh, yes. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
What's that? Hold on.
We'll just clean it up.
Hold on. Oh, in my head. Okay.
Yes, I am ready.
You can't
Yes,
afford it,
give me
Gontes.
more. Give me more.
All right.
Kojak, she's gonna blow you
And
out
then,
the water.
and then.
Give me more. Give me more.
Water, sugar, more.
45.
Yeah, yes. Bring it in.
Fucking
Bring
slay
it in.
queen.
45.
Harold, through like the haze of awareness, you hear Demon Kojak sort of shout, "No!" as Trixie disintegrates the statue. There is a echoing from all of the cultists turned slime monsters in the area, and that fountain of what, like the statue becomes a fountain, and it begins to like shoot that liquid into the air. Kojak, like, what do you do? Do you want to try to take back control, Kojak?
I mean, yeah. At least try to like soak up whatever there is to soak up.
Just give me a spirit by spirit. My spirit versus your spirit. These are both traps.
Oh, that's right. I got decent spirit. All right, cool.
There we go.
That didn't help me too much. So let me throw a Benny in there, because why the fuck not? Because I got. Oh, that's right. Because I got one anyway.
Harold, what was your plan? Did it involve the statue or something else?
No, it didn't involve the statue at all.
Okay. Oh, it did. So can you still do your plan?
Yes.
It is your turn. What do you
Yes.
want to do?
Okay, so I want to hack up the flashlight because, it's still in my throat.
It's those fucking face mask memes.
I want to hack it out, take it, throw it at,
Kojak?
okay, Kojak. And I have a pistol. I have the pistol. And I want to
Nice.
and awesome.
Yeah, you do. All right. Yeah. All right. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Kojak, how'd you do, bud? Are you going to spend your last moments on this earth as a people or not?
I got a 5.
Not! Harold, give me a shooting.
I actually took shooting, so I'm happy.
I'm gonna say that Brenda is
taking shooting.
Brenda is assisting.
I took shooting.
Brenda gives you. Brenda gives you +2 on the attack roll. Go for it.
I got a 4.
4 + 2 is 6. -1 is 5. That's a hit. It explodes next to Kojak. Give me 5d6 damage.
5d6?
Yeah. Fine. 4d6. Fuck you. 4d6. Fine.
That's fine. Let me get all my dice. Let me make it pretty. Hold on.
Sorry for that echo. Give me 1 second.
No, you good. You good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's gonna take a while. I'm gonna take all my dice out.
No, you're all right. I mean, you can roll the 1d6 multiple times. Don't bother me none.
So it's 5 or 4?
4. Because you
4.
guffed me. Yeah. I don't accept no guff.
Why is it not working?
This is such a clusterfuck. Sure is, Mitch. Why is what not working?
Oh,
15.
No, I got it.
15. Kojak, what's your toughness?
7.
Okay.
Stop laughing at me.
It goes off
I had a long day.
It goes off next to your head for 19. That's 12. That's Kojak. Do you have any bennies to soak?
I got 1 Benny left.
Soak, bitch.
Stick to it.
Oh, Gontes is redeeming injury. Go, Kojak, go. How'd you do? How'd your vigor go?
Hang on. I just can't believe what's going on. What was my vigor? 6. Okay.
Kojak, do you have any wounds? I think you should have at least 1, right?
I forget what the whole thing was when
2?
I had. Yeah, when you took control of me or something like
Well,
that.
I don't know if he if he had healed anything, but
If he had 2
I had
wounds,
given him 1, and then he got 1 from something else.
if he has 2 wounds, he ignores 1 of the penalties. You have a -1 on this roll, Kojak.
It's just a 3. No, it's a 2.
No!
How many times am I gonna scream no demonically?
I mean, that's the same scream. You don't see the flashlight spinning next to you. Kojak just sinks beneath the murky abyss. Harold, you pass out. You're fucking done. All of the cultists, all of the infected sort of begin to melt and turn into goo all over the place as the level of slime begins to rise. Brenda desperately tries to drag you up.
I'm a fat man, so it's hard.
You're a big guy.
I'm a big man.
But she's
That's
tough.
big.
We have established she's
20
strong.
pounds later.
I'm gonna spend 1 of her bennies. She got a 5, which is good, but not the best. That's jacked. Stop. Fuck. My rolling. Oh shit. My rolling setup here is kind of whack because it keeps falling into a crack. I got a 9. She like grips you and pulls you all the way up and out. Oh God, Harold, you don't remember a lot about the next few hours. Brenda. Actually, no. When you come to, Harold, you're the only survivor. You think. You come to in the house of Brenda that you had never really been in, but Trixie had. And you sort of groggily come to as the sunlight dapples through. And you just slowly wake up to Brenda sort of looking at you. And let's say Father Hernez, the priest who helped you defeat the Satan of San Antonio, is here as well. Okay. And she says, "Oh, Harold, are you awake? Harold, Harold." And he goes, "Please, calm down, my child." Harold, can you hear me? Harold?
Yes. Priest?
Yes, it's me, Harold. The incident drew a bit of attention, and I couldn't help but assume that it was you who was involved. I came quickly, though following your trail was no easy feat. You've been through quite a trauma, Harold.
Oh, what happened?
I'm afraid that I do not know. All I know is what this young woman, Miss Morel, has told me. And it sounds to me like Kojak and Trixie are unfortunately no longer with us. I pray for their souls.
What do you mean, no longer with us? They're dead? No.
He sits down with you and sort of like holds your one hand.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. And he sort of tells you what happened. He went back to the site with Brenda after tending to your wounds with his divine magic, his chosen magic. But when he went back there was no goo. There was a lot of bones, but the goo had disappeared. The only thing left of Trixie that he could find was her tin flask, which had basically been crumpled and vacuumed into very little, but there were still some recognizable engravings on it. And the problem is that I could not find hide nor hair of Kojak.
That's... No. Why?
Take time to recover, and I will escort you back to San Antonio. Take all the time you need, Harold. Kojak, somewhere deep in the heart of Texas, you sit in a cave. You sit in a cave, and in that cave, you sort of turn your cards over. Your head has mostly begun to sort of form back together.
Oh, great. I'm T-1000. All right.
Kind of, yeah. You did die, but through the combination of your slime body and the Manitou, the demon that you made a deal with halfway through this episode to regain control of your body, you survived what most would be unable to. You may very well be unkillable. And ooh, what plans the Reckoners have for Kojak. What plans. As you look out in the middle of the day, but the sky above is full of stars. Harold, you eventually return to San Antonio. And Brenda accompanies you. The Oats Saloon, do you choose to continue operating it?
If I had help from Brenda, yes. If she stayed.
She readily agrees to assist you.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the shard of the ghost rock that hits your eye has begun to grow over, and you have a rather large, grotesque stone growth over where your one eye used to be. The other limb is mostly gone, but thankfully the mad scientist, or the mad scientist that you are friends with, says that, well, they might be able to hook you up with a prosthetic, but it is under development. And that is where Harold spends the next... Yes, it is heavily the Wildermyth thing. That is where Harold spends much and most of his time in the coming weeks. Trixie, do you have any surviving family or anything like that. I believe you were an orphan adopted by Otis. Or is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the good news is you do get to spend time with Otis in the afterlife.
Yay.
The bad news is you are dead.
Oh, yeah. I figured.
No great infernal twist, but no sweet saccharine nonsense. You have perished. The final last little bit, Harold sees you working the bar on a busy night with Brenda, and very faintly, as you're working, you catch the whiff of a cigarella. And as soon as you look around, the scent is gone. But when you go to close out the till for the night, to count your earnings, there is 1,200 American bills in there. The pay for all three of you.
Okay.
And that is where this Deadlands one-shot is going to end. Did y'all have fun?
Yeah, it was a lot, but wow. So half of us died, it's fine.
Yeah, so there was a double twist. Last session, Kojak obviously became a worshiper of Our Lady. He survived, and obviously. But Kojak has the ability to deal with devils. And so I said, I don't want to do a Manitou or a possession. But then I said halfway through this game, I need more content to fill this game out. Let's have a scene with the devil. And so, yeah, Kojak was on your team until very suddenly he was not. You shot him. You shot him, Trixie.
Well, considering I was like, well, that's that. And then I was like, you know what? The risk of if I try to destroy this statue and it doesn't get destroyed or does get destroyed, I was like, okay, if it does get destroyed, I felt like my chance to destroy it and me surviving, it was a chance, but it was a double chance of me just dying. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go.
It would have been an athletics check for sure. But yeah, like Trixie's dedicated to the job. I did not expect that from Trixie, but the things you all saw were pretty fucking bad.
I've seen too much shit.
I've seen too much shit. I want off this ride. Yeah, everybody had fun, I hope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was really like, it definitely gave me like good panic. Like when you're like, you have three rounds. I was like,
Yeah, that would have done you dead. Like dead. That's what the gaze of the faithful would have done. Yeah, we ran you for a bit there, Kojak.
Yeah.
No, I definitely, this was definitely different. I felt like it gave the chance to do, not always just try to, I don't know, like when you said that we clearly saw him get shot and like put back together.
You clearly saw me.
Well, yeah.
Harold was
No. We both saw you. It's
Everybody
just that
saw, yeah.
I kept my composure about it.
Correct.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
That gives me the chance to be like, oh, you know what? I really did see that. All right.
I don't fault you for shooting Kojak.
Well,
That was the plan.
Okay.
Y'all did great. If we want to try more horror next Tuesday, we can talk offline. We can figure out what we want to do. But yeah, this was really fun. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, I had a blast. Right. This was definitely like.
So we're gonna close it off here. We're gonna say goodnight to everybody. Good night, everybody. Love you.
Good night.
See you.
Good night.
Definitely Saturday for the RPPR-BPB Savage Tokusatsu crossover. Maybe Friday for the Pokemon tournament. I'm still trying to sort out all the assets for that. Goodbye.
I'm ready.